something because that thing will favor you, this one will not favor you. Say it all in general so you know the standard and where you are standing and the one that is very important and value in what you are doing, and pick up that one and move forward. Listen.
Your request appears to be a garbled version of, how can congressmen help a new country in its declaration and recognition by an international organization?
How can a congressman help what? How can a congressman help a new country in the declaration and recognition by an international organizations? How can they help us? Listen to this. Here are a breakdown of how U.S. congressmen can influence the process of a new country. Remember, not a group. I said what? Remember, not the difference that not a group. They said here, a congressman can influence the process of a new country. Recognition by international organization. A new country, not a group, not fallback, not IPOB, not autopilot, not bridge, no group. They said for a country. A country. Let's continue.
Here's a breakdown of how U.S. congressmen can influence the process of a new country's recognition by international organizations, such as the United Nations. 1. Passing legislation and resolutions. Congress can influence foreign policy and international relations through its...
We are going to be taking it a little bit slowly and be moving so we may understand every aspect of it. Now, congressmen can influence foreign policy and international relations through its legislative power. Congressman has power. Which congressman of Washington, D.C. in America? We are talking direct where the word is coming from, because this is where we are getting this document that we are reading out to you this morning, that we want all of us to understand. They said a congressman can influence a foreign policy and the international recognition through its legislative power. They have power. When they gather in as a congressman in their chambers to discuss, they are part of the decision maker of a government in America. Donald Trump cannot do without a congressman, and this congressman also cannot do without Donald Trump. Congressmen cannot do without a chief council member of Security Council. They will not do without them. They all are working together. But the speaker, people that present and say this is what people want, is the congressman. Are you following? That is why they are more important. That's why they can push for recognition. But a lobby like Elias on their own, like what they told you, like what they used in their fundraising, cannot be able to get us any international recognition. They can't. It's only lobby. A member can introduce and pass legislation that provide a support or recognition to the new country. They can pass, let me say, vote. They can say, okay, we have voted to this country to be recognized under international law, and they will push towards it. That's why you see our governments, without making noise, using their own way of lobby, and they doing what? Seeing congressmen for them to help us to introduce us under congressmen, then to the congressmen to introduce us, the United States of Biafra, as a new country that has met all the criteria under Montevideo Convention, under UN Charter, under the Geneva Convention, that we has met those first four criteria: population, divine territory, government that is effective working, capacity to enter into relationship. These are the things that, number one, with our official declaration document, presenting this to the world is also letting them know that what they are doing, that what we are doing, we have a right, we have a document, we have legal aspect of it for us to do that. I hope you understand what we are doing this morning. Let's continue.
Legislative power. Members can introduce and pass legislation that provides support or recognition to a new country. They can also pass non-binding resolutions that express the sense of Congress, which can send a powerful message of support to both the international community and the U.S. executive branch.
Are you hearing it? It's that the congressman has power. They have what to do for us. That's why I ask myself, why our governments are looking for congressmen after declaration? Now, when I find this out, I now know, oh, so the government understand every part of it. Understand and introduce everything that needed to Biafra to be a country. That's what he told you, that every structure needed to Biafra to be a country, that everything is in order, whether he's here with us or he's not here with us. That is why you can go to rebels, standing on that template of Obato, beyond international laws and treaties and lobbies and men of Congress, for them to help us, to push us to make other countries to understand who we are. Are you following? This is what it is. That's why sometimes I will tell you on my own word, do not be deceived. Now, you will say, oh, but Hogan yesterday proved that it was with congressmen. They under international law, legal, they did not law support what they are doing. You will hear it here today. The international did not support any group except a new country. Okay, Emmanuel, I can see. Good morning, my brother. You're welcome. International law did not support any group. They did not support any group. They only support, their support is on the side of a new country, the government of a new country that was declared it officially with a document of the declaration. That is where the law stands on the side of what they are doing. So they play. Because you do know the plan where they say they want to go meet congressmen. You got somebody walking in. That is arranged. It's like Nigeria when Bugura died in 2017. Happened has become true. Now, not before they use cover Nigeria for how many years? That is the same method they are using. They have told them, just go there, snap photo to continue to deceiving the gullibles. Gullibles that cannot start. They depend on what they had. That is why when I'm here, I will tell you how I get my own research. So you too can also go and make a research. You can find it out by yourself with your own time. Now let us continue. They can also press non-building resolutions that express the sense of congregation of Congress, which can send a powerful message of support to both the international community and the UN executive branch. Yes, Osita, the movement is taking a new diplomatic dimension. Yes, that is where we are. It's not about photo. It's not about a group. It's about a country. Because U.S. congressmen, they are from country. They are not from a group. U.S. congressmen, they are from country, not a group like Bridgie, like Top Pilot, or like IPOB. They are what? People that came from country, so they understand the importance of country. That's what they told you. They are here to push for power. Member can introduce and pass the for a new country to get international recognition. They can push for that because they are both from country, like all the members of UN being from people from country. I know why I'm using this slide word, so you may understand after the hard English that we had here. Now, number 2, listen to this.
2. Leveraging the power of the purse. Congress holds significant sway over U.S. funding to international organizations like the United Nations. By threatening to withhold or condition funding, or by allocating specific funds for a new country, congressmen can pressure international bodies to consider and act on the new country's application for recognition.
Do you hear that? Now, with a congressman, we have submitted our document to UN. We submit our declaration. I hope you had it here. Our application for recognition under that we have officially declared Biafra. We have a country. We have a workable government. These are those that are going to push to with men of Congress, or they might decide to hire an international lobby that can use, because the lobby under the government has every right to represent or to submit a document from the government on behalf of the government. Because now that's what you now can go for in everything. Yes. So when you look at the Congressmen of America, they hold a high important esteem in what we're doing. Congress hold a significant way over U.S. funding to international organizations like the United Nations by the treaties to withhold or conditions funding, or by allocative space fund for a new country. U.S. congressmen can ask America to give us fund for us to defend our land, because we are what? Because we are a country. I see Shidwem. You're welcome. Thank you so much. They have the power to ask America as a government to put in the document, please, we need to fund the people of United States of Biafra. They are a new country. They need our help. We have checked them. They have officially declared their independence, and that is why we're supposed to do what? Support them as a country. That is the work of a congressman, not a work of a lobby. This is what a congressman can tell a country. A congressman can put a pressure. You had it here. Congressmen can put pressure, can pressure international bodies to consider the act of the new country application for recognition. Are you following? This is under congressmen, what they can be able to do. They have very vital power to help us. That is why our governments are using them. And this is congressmen. It's stage by stage. When you come to me, you want to give me money, you don't need an advice. I will accept the money. Present myself the way you want. Depend on agreement I have with you. But when you come for an advice, okay, go to an advice to congressmen who has international law support in getting a new country. Now they will now tell you, it's people that declare their country officially. We have a support of congressmen. We have a support of international law. We're talking about law right now. Everybody might have access to congressmen. Claim whatever you want to claim. It's true. Everybody can do that. But when it comes to the side of the real sense of it, you will not ask yourself, congressmen, where are they from? Do they fly from heaven? Are they organizations? They are not organizations. They are people from countries made up of a country. That is why they are defending countries and human rights activities under a countries. I hope you are following. Now we must continue. Number 3.
3. Oversight and public advocacy. Through hearings, investigations, and public statements, congressmen can bring attention to the plight of a new country and advocate for its recognition. This public engagement can shape U.S. public opinion, influence the executive branch's policy, and encourage other nations to support the new country's cause.
Are you hearing it? Do they say they will support a group? Do you hear that they will support a bridge? Do you hear they will support IPOB? Do you hear that they support Masop? No, they say they will support a country. A new country, they make it officially here, a new country case. They want to use a new country case for them to seek an international recognition. Congressman, that is why Nigeria don't know what we are doing. They don't know they know the importance of declaration. That is why they send Ogenkere and their group to stop declaration. So Ogenkere can be playing this scenario he's doing. You see, Elias using Ogenkere to defraud Biafran people to work for Nigeria is something that is we now. Forget seeing a congressman of this group. Well, I know why I can beat up Nigeria and tell you, forget about what they are doing. It doesn't count, doesn't hold water. That's what you see Ogenkere doing yesterday, or that's what you see them they are presenting from Sonaya Parawa. Breaking news: Bridgie has made another history. When no history is there without a government official declaration document, there is no history. The world needs money. Bring your money, we will help you and chop it. So far, you don't want to use the common sense. That is what they are doing. They're doing them for pay, sir. If they play, if they show. That's what they for pay, sir. That's what they are doing them. Through a hiring of a congressman, investigating and the public settlement, congressmen can bring attention to the plight of a new country, not a plight to the new bridge or a new IPOB organization. They will bring a new plight to a new country and advocate for its recognition of a new country. They make it here. They don't use word like what you see in Montevideo Convention, Geneva Convention, UN Charter. No. They made their own official for you to understand those they are stand for. For you to understand those that they are stand for. Who they stand for. They stand for a country. Congressmen can bring attention to the plight of a new country and advocate for its recognitions. Are you hearing? Its recognition. The public engagement can shape U.S. policy option. The executive branch, a policy and the encouragement other nations to support the new country case. You just support the new country of fallback. You just support the new country of to support IPOB. You just support MASOB. Do you they tell that they want to support a new country, a new country is what they said, not the other way around. And before in front of the congressmen, they want to see you present a document of your official declaration of a new country. This program, if you wish, you need to share to every. Yes, my brother said that. Okolema said everybody should share this program to every group. Here or where she belongs. Yes. I want you to know this very well. Let us continue. Direct engagement. Listen.
4. Direct engagement. Congressmen can meet directly with foreign diplomats, officials from international organizations, and representatives of the new country. These meetings can facilitate diplomatic discussions, communicate U.S. priorities, and build support for the new country's bid for recognition. They may also travel to the region to see the situation firsthand, which can add credibility to their advocacy.
Do you hear it? Congressmen can meet directly with foreign diplomats. Congressmen, they can meet with the United Nations Charter Group. They can meet with every group to channel our recognition. Foreign diplomatic, officially from international organizations like Geneva Convention treaties and those that are there, like EU, like UN, like people of Washington DC. These are the work of the congressmen, not lobby. And who are these congressmen fighting for? They are fighting for a new country to get an international recognition. You will have a country document first. A country will have a name and a workable government before you can go to congressmen to present the name. That is what Batobi endorsed United States of Biafra before on the eve of our declaration. That is why he endorsed it. And this Oko them, they sign, oh, this is name that we are going to use after our declaration. This Omashkota, this Ashibon and their group, they all voted for United States of Biafra. That is the name they call USB charger, USB flag, USB One Nigeria. You look at the color because of money and lack of understanding. No, these people are not, because they want to destroy, they want to remain in power. That will not get them to anywhere without official declaration. Without official declaration. And represent of the lobby direct can represent a new country in every way we want them to represent us. Under UN, under UK Parliament, you can send them in there. In every parliament of the world, you can send a congressman in, not a lobby. Because once they spoke, the world listened. Countries are listening to them because also they also help every country to make sure that they get the standard they needed. Jose, good morning from here. I greet you. I thought in this platform, what you will be expecting is not what you will hear, because we want to present to you those things that we are lacking. Why many of you, after you have listened to this, what are you still waiting? Why is it on the fallback? Why is it on the bridge? They told that a bridge is a structure of a transition to a final destination of anything, Why there is anything? You can use that name bridge to gather people under it and build a hospital. You can use it to build a road. You can answer anything. Listen to this. These meetings can facilitate diplomatic discussion with Congressmen of U.S. Seeing them, for them to agree to handle our country's movements is automatic ticket, leads to international recognition. And building support for the new country. Building support for the new country, buying for recognition. That is the job of the congressmen. That is why we need them so much, not a lobby. A congressman can travel to any region to see the situation furnished and which can add to credited to their advocacy of a new country. A congressman. I want to allow you to play full because we have come to the end of session 1 for our program. After this one, we open our line for people to call and submit their own opinion, and we continue. This morning, we have it 3 in 1 this morning. Listen to this. It's very important if you listen to this. Listen. I want to allow you to play fully for those who just join us, so you may understand what I am explaining, what my position under congressmen, how important they are in what we are doing. And the congressmen. When you see again, they run congressmen. Under international law, they did not have legal support. But a government of United States of Biafra, a new country, has every support. They can take their money. Because you cannot put somebody by mistakenly, you put honey inside somebody's hand, he will split away because that person was on his own when you bring the honey to give to him. The world, everybody wants money. and they're in the office. Not you find them come, they welcome you. But instead of you to first ask a question, please, these congressmen want to ask a question. When it's come to under international law of what you all are representing and what we are hearing, please, a group of people, can they use congressmen to get recognition of a new country? The answer is no. The answer is no. You will hear it in our next session. A congressman cannot work for a group to use them to get international recognition. They will only push you to tell you to go and make official declaration. To do what? To go and make official declaration and have the document as a new country. You must, because they only represent a new country. They push for recognition for a new country. They can travel. See, the United States of Biafra can send any congressman to France for recognition. They can send congressmen to every part of the country, both in Africa, to go and seek for all international recognition. They are only one who has that right outrightly, not any other group of people. Listen to this.
Your request appears to be a garbled version of how can congressmen help a new country in its declaration and recognition by an international organization. Here's a breakdown of how U.S. congressmen can influence the process of a new country's recognition by international organizations, such as the United Nations. 1. Passing legislation and resolutions. Congress can influence foreign policy and international relations through its legislative power. Members can introduce and pass legislation that provides support or recognition to a new country. They can also pass non-binding resolutions that express the sense of Congress, which can send a powerful message of support to both the international community and the U.S. executive branch. 2. Leveraging the power of the purse. Congress holds significant sway over U.S. funding to international organizations like the United Nations. By threatening to withhold or condition funding, or by allocating specific funds for a new country, congressmen can pressure international bodies to consider and act on the new country's application for recognition. 3. Oversight and public advocacy. Through hearings, investigations, and public statements, congressmen can bring attention to the plight of a new country and advocate for its recognition. This public engagement can shape U.S. public opinion, influence the executive branch's policy, and encourage other nations to support the new country's cause. 4. Direct engagement. Congressmen can meet directly with foreign diplomats, officials from international organizations, and representatives of the new country. These meetings can facilitate diplomatic discussions, communicate U.S. priorities, and build support for the new country's bid for recognition. They may also travel to the region to see the situation firsthand, which can add credibility to their advocacy.
I hope you heard it clearly. Do you hear group here? Do you hear them talking about group? They only talking about what? A country. Not individual groups, not bridge, not IPOB, not MASOB, but a new country. Who's that new countries happen to be? United States of Biafra. That is what the congressmen can do. That's why they need the congressmen. Without a name of a country, a congressman has nothing to do with you. But when you give them money, they will collect the money, they will eat the money, and you will not do anything. This is what it is. So on our first session this morning, you can call in on number +973360513337 to submit what you think and how you can also praise our government on what they are doing. We also send a message to the world about makeup under international law. You remember we did that here this morning also. That is how we started. We started with makeup here this morning to set the record straight, because the other international law, they said a new country must use social media platform to as in prove all the wrongs, that this is wrong, this is supposed to be the right one. That's what I did this morning by calling out, bringing video of makeup and analyzing that video, because I have understood the importance of what we are doing very well. Everybody is doing his own job, like I told you. You work on your own side. I want to know that you see how it's clearly here that a lobby can travel any part of the country to add to propagate for recognition of a new country. Did you hear a group Do you hear, okay, or some maybe or some group of people? Do you hear it? They're telling you about a country, a new country, new country, new country, new country. Is what they are representing, not non-profit organization. You have a phone call, you must listen to it. People are calling. Let's give them time. Mazambla, good morning from here. I am live.
Good morning, Mazi. Good morning, dear friends that are listening and those that are commenting. Mazi, I was watching your program and studying the way you are explaining everything to us. So what Ogekere gathered yesterday, all those people that he called the congressmen, all those people, they are scammers.
No, those people are not scammers. Ogekere was the one that is the scammer. He want to use them the picture because see, in a congressman, you can pay the money to snap a picture with them. Do you know that? Because the impact of what we are doing, the way Elias take them, they will explain to them and give them certain things. So when you are in your office, mass humble life, somebody come and bring wine or money to you and say, okay, look, this is what I want. Are you not going to allow him?
I will. Okay, now I understand.
Okay, get want to use them to scam their friend people as if he's doing nothing. Now you may understand that a congressman only work after I play this document to you. What do you hear? Is it not they stand for country? They stand for country. They want to work for country. If you're not a country, whatever you are doing there, you are deceiving yourself, not Biafran people. This was,
I was surprised. I was thinking that now they have the United States of Bridge.
Do you have it here? Nothing like a United States of Bridge. And in the more we go today, on this document we are reading, you will see, as I say, we are going to train one this morning. Maybe in the second or the last one, you will hear that a congressman give full support on international law to a new country government, not to a group of people. You will hear it here.
Mazi, just wait a minute. Mazi, I thank you so much, and I thank you for Kikabia give you this knowledge for what you are doing. Imagine Ugo that said that he's I don't know. Just thank God that Ugo just leave us. So Ugo cannot do this thing you are doing, Mazi. You know that, hey, Mazi, thank God for you to come and represent Ugo. Because if it's not you, Ugo cannot show us this kind of thing. You go 247, the man with the bad hair. I don't know. You know the man, right?
Very well, man.
You know the man.
A man who brought me out to social media, who helped me to build a platform to open YouTube page.
Imagine. Are you serious? Oh, you know the man too well.
Very well. I called him my hero.
I don't know him. I don't know him. I only know him on social media. I don't know him.
Before I traveled, when I was on ground at one of the surveillance under ESN, there is a man I passed information to. I did not start today knowing who's go 247.
I don't know how I can thank you. But it's me yesterday, Ogekere was gallivanting, manipulating, snapping with mad people. I said, God, what is all this? But thank God you come now to show Biafrans that this thing that is he Ogekere or Ogechi? I don't know his name.
Ogekere.
Okay. So this thing he's doing, that he's a scammer. Thank God so much. I'm very happy. Because how can a bricky just went to do this kind of thing? Why it's not a government? I don't know.
Don't worry, we are coming to that under this article that we are reading this morning. You can also see that said when a new country is being declared and some group of people break away from the government to form a group to fight against the declaration of or the independence of a new country and the government, they are the international law. They see them as a rebel, insurgency, insubordination. This is the name they give people like Oge and Chiamaka Jere. You will hear it. I will play it.
What I have to say, United States of Biafra should just facilitate arresting of Oge Chukukere for
scamming Biafran people. For becoming a rebel. For becoming an insurgency.
Yes. They have to do that fast, very fast. So that those congressmen that he gathered will know that that guy is a scammer and he's a criminal.
they will expose themselves on the court that we are going. That is where everything will be exposed. Because never is no they will bring documents of their declaration of being a country now.
Yes.
They have to.
Imagine.
That's why you remember I told you on your platform, when I don't have a platform, I told on your platform that I tell the people that that Ogenkere them with the Nigerian government suing us to Washington DC in a court is also to bring the plight of Biafra to international law and also make those judiciary authority to understand that a country was declared on November 20, 2024 and some rebel moved away from the country and formed their own group, turn against the government. So a lot will happen. Let us calm down. When I really found out that the government is doing the news, I said, wow, we must support our government. We must debunk the lies of our enemy. That is the work of us in social media. So
I believe that you state of Biafra government, they are hearing us this morning. They should get fast and make sure they get Ogenkere arrested.
Ogenkere will arrest himself. Ogenkere will arrest himself. The time will come. Let us not panic.
Better he use himself by himself and hang himself by himself. Thank you so much, Thomas. Let me know others go and talk their mind.
Thank you so much.
I'm very happy now. I've talked. Thank you so much. This is your message this morning. I don't know how I can thank you. But the answer I can say, Ugo, you have seen it. What you don't know is bigger than you.
That is
you
it.
See this thing that your brother doing, you cannot do it. Mazi, thank you so much.
Thank you
so much. So much appreciated.
Thank you, Mazambla. Continue a good job. Thank you so much. So, my fellow dear friends, our line is still open for call. But that is how we do. After every session, we allow our Biafran people to call, to join and put their own opinion. The number to call still remains +9 733 6051 337. That is number to call. You can hear it here. U.S. congressmen advocate for a new country recognition. A new country. They don't tell you you will be under bridge. If we happen to be under bridge for us to get recognition, why did Obatobe not put for it direct before he got arrested? Why did he wait for declaration first? If we are going to use bridge to get recognition, why did he push for declaration? Why did he not, when we are in bridge, fighting and doing everything, calling ourselves a country? This is a common sense you could not be able to add to yourself and understand where someone is making you. As we wait for our people to call, we are going to go into the second section. As we are doing, if your call comes in, we take. If call did not come, we continue. Listen to this again. This is how what I type to get what you are about to hear now. I type from a place I normally search. After declaration of independence for a new country, did the government need a lobby to go and see congressmen? Now that we have declared Biafra officially, after our declaration, we have a government. Can our government hire a lobby to go and see congressmen on behalf of United States of Biafra as a country? Remember, listen as I play. If your call comes in, we pause. We answer the call, we go back.
Yes, after a new country declares independence, its government will often need to lobby congressmen. While the executive branch, specifically the President and the State Department, has the primary role in recognizing new countries, congressional support is crucial. Lobbying efforts are a vital part of this process.
Do you hear that? So our government has their own lobby, those who want to work with the government, not a lobby who will tell the government to otherwise, to control, or a lobby will start colonizing our country. That is what Elias and Kudabi wanted to do. The government paid them to come and do, for them to colonize us and tell us the wrong things to do without helping us and doing anything for. That is why the government has right to select or to hire international lobby who will be under the government, work for the benefit of the government, take instruction from the government, because the government of the new country know what the country wants. The government of the new country know what the country wants. That is why when they hire the lobby must work under the government to take instruction to represent the new country. Yes, after a new country declaration independency, each government would need to lobby Congress. We need to lobby these congressmen also. Either we do it by ourselves, or we hire somebody who is a lobby firm to do it for us. We must not hire a lobby. If in the midst of us, we have those who can present our case in Washington, D.C., in front of congressmen, we don't need to hire anybody to go and see them. But if you think that we don't have people enough to do that, then we have to hire and pay them to go and talk to the lobby. And when they are going, see, they will not go with empty hand, though. They must go with something, because I don't know about because freedom not freedom can bite. So you will not use empty hand to go and meet a lion. These congressmen are like a lion, a ruling lion. When you give them what they want, they give you what you want, depending on the aspect of what you want. We make it official that primarily, I am coming for, has a primary rule in the recognition of a new country. Oh, okay, get it. You and your bridge and your fallback. What are you representing? What are you doing? On a movement now, on a fallback in a photo? Eh? A lobby effort are vital part of this process. When you have a lobby who work under you, under the government after declaration, imagine a stupid boy, a small boy to something years, who want to control the entire Biafra in the name that he's a lobby, who will tell us what to do and what not to do. Instead of us to tell him, look at where we want you to work like this, we are paying, we will do and pay you, and you refuse. You want to be under you. Because into caller, we agreed to have one call we answer. Mazuche, good morning from here. The mic is yours.
Good morning, my brother Chino. Good morning, dear friends. Good morning, our leader Martin Namdekano. Good morning, Prime Minister Simon Anjoko. Good morning, our Deputy Prime Minister Dr. Ngozi Orabueze. Good morning, Biafrans, because then when don't fall into Red Sea. My message today, going about this criminal calling himself Commander
Meko.
Because what they know, no one's concerned whether they make or not on your. A bear call on Barbie aside, the bear call on the Barbie of King. Nonsense. Here, what of frustration as a criminal, where to go for frustration, or to for frustration. Now, please, because now I want the people when I go to 247 is the pilot or the chief of all these things going on. Because don't matter position, their position. As other now, I come out and guy now, you have the board, even broadcast here, the board or the board. Of course, we'll go 247 and that quickly on get
well, we are the local, so you want to local like
they are local people like here. Local people like here. A big handle, Abraham Kiba. Since 7 days, since 2016. Get a back hand, a back on. A back on. Abraham Kiba on an hour, your mind on that. Okay, I can't. Okay, but touch it. Put this shit at you with. Just as no doubt, only Jacka. What Jacka will probably no more. So, even on one night. Nobody would not, the monogatria watch because now the feelings everybody do with them and what are the feelings, what they say again. One day, make a man here now, make a man here and Papa Naba with us for watch election and achievement. Watch any game and they got for that man. Man is the red. I wonder what about thought. If I sometimes you not that they put a social media, they put Papa. One day, nobody has thought man on the ball. men on the seat. I put a father in Ghana after the man after for somewhere after where you know, you're not going on set one day. You got you can get it confirmed. But the whole Biafra will confirm.
Yes, I know what is happening, and everything is playing in between. That is why I started with him this month to tell the world that this person is not with us.
That what I like where he go. I like what he did by starting with him to flush him, like when he flush shit, he flush toilet. Exactly what we want to do, that to flush him. Because it's nobody. It's nobody. Look at his frustration full on his body. He just
look at the way he's growing old. Look at the way he's growing old day in, day out.
Every day by day. Every day by day. Mama, there is something I want to ask you again. I'm sorry, this useless Ashawa, this woman now France.
Yeah. For sure.
Yes, 100%. You know, 100%. So the Chiamaka did it. 100. That's why Chiamaka did it. Acquire and all the address. Oga just over on another 101,000,000%.
They know themselves.
That's a shower now. We're gonna. Then when I saw the open for over, especially with this guy, this guy in Germany. Okay, in a program that before let's call Obi-Wan and Day.
Yeah.
Yeah, our current something called old something when they're in a platform here.
I formed the video. Let's see, you said the video, and let's see it then. Maybe next time. Then
yeah, okay, about yesterday was it, yesterday, okay. So what is it can happen? I follow.
Thank you.
Because everybody should share, please subscribe, please. This one is our own, and this man is going exactly where the government wants everybody to go. This man is carrying everybody along exactly where we're supposed to be. Ugo 247 cannot give us this. Ugo 247 cannot show the whole Biafra this. Ugo 247 cannot preach this thing. Brother, God will bless you. Only you is going this direction, I swear God. May God of Chukwu Abiyama continue blessing you, protect you. Huh?
Thank you also, my brother.
Thank you very much.
He said, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Continue. Yes, my people, if call comes in, we are going to be answering our call as we are going. Because all must hail United States of Biafra, whether you like it or not. It doesn't matter how much you bribe lobbies. It doesn't matter how much you give men or congressmen. No. What matters is the legal aspect of it. Everybody don't get the kind of understand. Everybody no people. Sorry if you don't hear, you don't understand Igbo very well. That is why people say, Nampebu kantibu. That is where we are. Mpebu kantibu. No people. We must continue. We must continue. That is where we are. Are you in the baby? Are you in the mentibu? Son, you're welcome. I see you. Good morning from here. Please, as you come, please like and share this program. The like is very poor this morning. I don't know why. Maybe our people are busy or they went somewhere. The like this morning is very poor. Please like and share the program. So it depends on you if you like to share the program. I'm not going to force you to share the program. So let us continue. With the executive branch, especially the president and the State Department, has the primary rule in recognition for a new country, America. That is why everyone is running to America. You see this Washington, D.C. You see United Nations. You see congressmen in America. They have something. Until now, America are not doing what it's supposed to do. That is why they are facing some challenges when it comes to financial aspect of it. If you watch every cartoon about Donald Trump this time around, people are proving to Donald Trump only wants money. But the main job that makes God to send him to come to do, he is not. That's why America is facing problems. America can only solve a problem when they face the truth squarely. When they face the reality, when they protect every human right, whether wherever the person is coming from. But so far they are shying away from the truth. They will be having an internal problem, and the country will be challenging them. Or they stood up to prove that thing that every country was looking upon them to get from them the truth, the justice, not injustice, not partiality movement. So I want us to know that is the problem of America today. Lobby effort is to go to congressmen to present everything about the new country. One, what they are passing through, what those that colonize them is doing to them. 3, a court has been declared officially. 4, this is a government that is on this is a government that controls this country. 5, they have population. 6, they have capacity to enter into relations. These are the work of a lobby. So the world, the countries, the congressmen in US may understand why this country want to leave those that are colonizing them. You must continue.
Why lobbying congressmen is necessary. Influencing policy and public opinion. Congress has a significant say in U.S. foreign policy. Lobbyists can educate members of Congress about the new country's legitimacy, stability, and adherence to international law. This advocacy helps build political support and can influence public opinion, making it easier for the executive branch to grant recognition without facing domestic opposition. Securing.
Do you hear it? The work of congressmen. Congressmen has a significant say in U.S. foreign policy. Congressmen. The real congressmen who want to do the real job. Until America, everything in America stop taking bribe. Until the congressmen, like when Ogenkere come to them, they will ask him, are you a country? Have you declared the country? Do you have documents? And when he answers no, want to rob you, they will say, no, get away from here. We are here to stand on the truth. That is when America will stop facing challenges and problem. Problem is looming everywhere in the world. And America will take part of it because they run away from justice and doing injustice. Let me tell you, those congressmen who is looking for they are also corrupt. They want money because the world worships money. If the congressmen want to be a congressman really, if the world is not corrupt, if America is that thing that their name sounds like and what they're trying to represent to the world or the narrative they are pushing to the people of the world, if they want to know, the congressman must not allow someone like Ogenkere to bring his dirty money from Nigeria, but because every country wants, even Donald Trump now working for how to build a colony economy for America. The same way as the stop Israel, the only thing he cares is about how he can make Finland to one of the richest countries in the world, but it can never happen because he has touched his anointed one. They can't go free. They touched anointed one. The wasted blood of innocent Biafrans is backfire back on their head, one after the other in Finland. All of them who colluded who had a meeting with Nigeria to arrest Simon in the first place, to arrest 4 innocent Biafrans today. To arrest 4 innocent Biafrans, including Simon, because of the suffering, because of the cry, because of the tears of those Biafrans. Finland will cry day in, day out. The time is coming very soon. They will receive it. They will know the injustice. They have meted on Biafran people that people of Biafran people are people of God in his own image, that God loves the Igbo man, the Biafra people, separate among any other nation. Let us continue. Lobbyists can educate men of congressmen about the new country legitimacy. About the new country, not a new group, not fallback, not IPOB, not CRC, none of them. But a new country. Legitimacy, stability, and adhering to international law. Adhering to international law. This advocacy help build political support and they can influence public opinion. You have a call. You're the one, Tina. Good morning from here.
Hello, my brother. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning. You're welcome. The mic is yours.
Yeah, good morning. Great Biafran. Please click like and share. Like you said, the light in there this morning is so low. I believe everybody watching this program are genuine Biafrans. All of us are standing with USB. So what is stopping us from using our finger, just your finger, to do the needful? Click on that thumbs up once, to promote this gospel. This is an information that no one else can tell you except your own, except from a genuine Biafra. So you can't get this information elsewhere. They cannot reveal this to you. It's only the genuine ones that can do this. So when you are privileged to be here to listen to this, please do the needful by alerting others, alerting our brothers and sisters who are dwelling, who are wallowing in listening to nonsense, please, in ignorance, people who are wallowing in ignorance, because if you don't get informed, the only thing left for you is to get deformed. So when we get the information, we pass it on to the other so that they will not be deformed. That is our job. Chilo is doing his job. Please, can we all do our own job? I have typed so many times there. Click the like button. Click the like button. If you are still there and you believe in USB and you are not clicking the like button, you are not sincere to yourself. I will leave it there. So I just want to start by laying this foundation. Oge Kerry. Na ihe ahụ o mere dị a, biko Maazị Chinọ, o nwere ebe unu nụrụ o presentịrị USB redeclared? O nwere ebe o kwuru such thing?
No.
Na that thing ọ gara media?
No.
Okay. If the answer is no, now, from the lectures, from this thing Maazị Chinọ is doing here, that tells us that congressmen work only with a nation, newly declared nation.
Yeah.
Not group, not organization. Now, two things are here. Ogenkere, did you go there to represent the newly redeclared country, or did you go there to present your briggy as the country itself? I don't know. So I don't know if you get me.
Yes.
So with these 2 points, with these 2 points, because it has been established here that the congressmen can only work for newly redeclared nation. So if Ogenkere is going there to represent the newly redeclared nation, USB, it can be, we can understand that.
No,
okay?
You don't even see. When he go there, the congressman first, the first question they will ask him, if what he's doing was not arranged, is where is the document or your...
Arranged now, I'm still coming there.
Yes.
It's arranged, my brother.
So they will ask him, where is the official document of your declaration?
Madam.
Of this country you're talking about?
Madam.
Then they also ask him, on which date that this country was declared, he will present.
Madam.
How many delegates, how many people signed for this new country? He will present. Okay, he also now we will ask him explain how this new country come to existence. He will also present the document of our self-referendum vote. Did Ogekere has all these documents?
That's the question.
So
that's the question,
continue.
because all these things you remember, Biafra, don't forget too soon. Don't forget too soon that Ogekere said in one of his nonsense broadcasts or whatever they call it, that Mother of is bragging about the document. There's document is not needed because there's nothing.
That document is not needed. That we don't need political correctness. I say what?
Yes.
We don't forget to. We keep everything in our brain.
We are catching them one after, you know. The more they come, the more they expose themselves. Has it Ogekere no now the document there, nothing, we don't need documents, this, that. Then what are you presenting to that Congress? Men, it's an brief. Because they will ask you all of these things. Mazichino said, yeah, what are they called documents? You bring out all the signatories. You know, bring everything, the newly declared, the dates and everything has to be there. But none of them, you don't have it. And you still want to go and do that your shenanigan nonsense, thinking that you will scam out there from people.
You want to scam people more.
At this stage, in this era, not anymore, Ogekere. Now, that brings me to my next submission. Okay, pictures. Those people they shake hands and they shake. So none of them could spare 1 minute for Ogekere to come there and represent Ogekere or support Ogekere. None of those pictures, that man, recent one, you know, man, the one, on a smile, say a picture, able briefcase. A man, me head on a briefcase. Drug
bandit,
child.
Or in a foreign country, and it's near spider and email portfolio.
And we'll be able to get the region, hold the briefcase, and what to present to down on a handshake. What manner of human being is this Ogekere?
When Obato was presenting Biafra document or in Finland, did we not see him?
Child, we saw the video, not even the photo. So, dear friends, click like button. Let this video, let this broadcast go viral so that our people will not be deceived.
Remember when I presented the document of a long-time agitation, the damage. That is why a long-time agitation. But I thank God that we have come finally end to the long-time agitation. Now on November 29, everything agitation ended on November 2024. That is why we must be happy.
Yeah, and with what you have been doing so far, we now realize that so many countries pass through this, even more difficult situations than our own. You know.
Imagine Finland.
Finland, red and white.
Finland.
Exactly.
So Ogekere now, equally with the document of Red Finland, represent the Red Finland, who never want Finland to be a country.
Yes.
And those people, those Red of Finland, in the parliament of Russia, they are there representing Finland in the name of Nahachok, Finland country as a free nation. That is what you see Ogekere is representing with the so-called Congressmen.
Yes. From the one in that Finland convention, Ogekere kicked against this declaration.
Number 3.
Man. Okay. Now, Guinea Mezi. No, but I am not agreeing declare. No, not agreeing declare Biafra nation.
As president of bridge, as president of
the
bridge.
Second. On the second, not what I am not agreeing declare Biafra nation on the 2nd of December, right?
Yeah.
You was, all I want to wear now only 29th. Now that second stands. No, the question I'm asking is this. If actually and truly you are in this thing and you may declare USB,
yeah,
Finland. What matters if the date changes? What the congressman wants to hear is unu declare or no they declare. Date declare, does it matter? You should be worried. That's when you will be asking that question. What will I tell number 3? That makes our really declare. A lot of things declare. That should be your worry, and not the other way around about date. If it's declare, or date when your worry that thing alone will display there. We tell you that Ogenkere have been paid off for. Okay, now that same number 3 man now is the worry the nigga where. Where is that number 3 man in that thing you made yesterday?
Yeah.
Where is that number 3 man? Because the way you presented that number 3 man in Finland shows that in Guinea 5 and 6. At least the number 3 man now is supposed to be there. But you go do 2 videos, send there again or send there again in words. Yeah, or send there again in delegate. That same number 3 man is your choice for Sayhani. It wasn't even there to support you again. You have been exposed. He made it yesterday. He got power part again from now on because he may go with the exposed by yourself.
Yeah.
Oh my God, when you're exposed by yourself. How can you gather Biafran people? Hire hall, where you go hire hall, just to talk to your own Biafran people?
That is it.
Why you need it? Why you need it, congressman? Congressman,
nobody addressed Biafran people as a congressman.
None.
Only photo.
That meeting is supposed to be. And who go do 2, 3, 4 only congressmen on the channel there. How put I hear a document in down, hand down over, hand there and down naka. I can really flat in your print. I can share para. That's the way to do this.
Even let's not wait for the reflection of Hachira. Let us congressmen. We are submitting document of our country to you to go and submit to the world that we have become a country. Help us to see the recognition. This is all we needed. Nothing like that.
Nothing like that. So I'm gonna project or Briggy Nation. I don't know.
Nation,
because we know that our PM started this USB something, and then they are publicly a vote to Nanya Itaza US. Okay, you heard it. Then going there, a vote to vote for the vote.
Do you know that day of voting, that Oliver was not there? Do you know? Go and check that video. He did not vote. Ogenkere was not in that voting.
That video.
Yes.
That video.
That video of that particular thing. And that video, DPM was in that video because we really need it.
Yes, that video is supposed
to. Ogenkere did not vote among them. Like the other man did not vote on of self-defense. vote. Because by then, his ulterior motive has been planted with Nigerian government already. That is why he did not vote for it. Now, the question now, Joe incredible. If at all that bridge is the end of the road, why did Obato be use maximum a year and 6 months to prepare for official declaration? And also, why did he hit when him Ogenkere was there? Obato be now endorsed 4 people to choose those that are going to work for United States of Biafra government after declaration. Why? If bridge is enough in what we are doing.
I think that is too far. Oh, we know that video. That video nagare go back to BS. Only when we declare our nation
officially,
Biafra will have the name. Biafra will have the name. Yes. Otherwise, everything we are doing are noise.
Noise and agitation.
So that one alone, okay, bring it off balance. That one, that talk, okay, only when we declare our nation, Biafra will have a name.
And
that will tell
not, do you know that Obato be a man who understands this trade body that give a role of a new nation? Obato be know about the Geneva Convention very well. Obato be know about the Video Convention very well. He knows about UN Charter very well. Then that is when he knew that, because in that Geneva Convention, Article 2, Paragraph 1 said, if a country is being declared officially, it has met the first criteria of becoming a sovereign state.
Yes.
Then after you listen to this, listen to Obato Obi's word, you will now know that real declaration of United States of Biafra is a #1 primary step to become a sovereign. And without the declaration, you are nobody. Without declaration. Like he said, without declaration, and they are our own, they ask this question again. I've been asking myself, why did Obato Obi know that de facto government is not enough? Why did he want us to declare it officially? Okay, announce when I asked the question, I said, we are in a de facto, and they said, a de facto is a primary state to their due official declaration of a country to get an international recognition. When a country ended up in a de facto government, they cannot participate on international global stage.
International, of course, sure.
I said, Obato Obie is one of the most intelligent human beings I've ever seen in my life when it's come to this Biafran movement. That is why he told you.
You know why?
Yeah,
you know why? That man can research. He can research, honestly. And the ego here to read something now, we can only here one full page, maybe 12 pages. All that go on a broadcast here. Go one at a time. Go.
Yes. Imagine if I read only 3, I think tired. Only in my own I can only go for 3 and 1. If you see what you see, everyone is getting confused. With what I have gathered on my storage, and sometimes I'm asking to get me a play to go to Biafra first. So him is now I just
take a break. He made 2 days. Otherwise, he will breakfast. Don't worry.
I'm telling you. I just told myself from now to ending of this month, I am not going to research. Because you see this issue of congressmen, I have, what about me? I have researched it and keep it to one place and be waiting for to go. And I said, if you go and come out tomorrow morning, I will come out with what is on ground already.
So let me just commit finally.
In echo.
I'm hearing myself back.
Okay, let me maybe because I use only one gadget alone.
My other phone is not even on, but anyway.
But your voice is not coming echo here. Your voice is coming clear.
It's just that when I'm hearing myself echo, okay, now.
Changing me from Eben Debre because Eben Debre only very close to the phone, so change it or a little bit far distance.
My memory.
Okay. Okay.
So now, I'm taking my attention.
Yeah.
So now, dear friend, I have established here now. Number one, since the congressman deals with country, okay, nation, Ogenkere did not go there to present the newly declared USB. That is noted. Now, Ogenkere did not even go there to say no Yahoo will be the newly declared nation. That is noted. So now the question is, what did Ogenkere go there to do? The more you look, the less you see.
Honestly.
Now, Ogenkere, show us where you submitted the concerns or briefing in this our freedom. This our freedom. The concerns anyway, Basara, this our freedom. The evil things our operators have done on us. Every you put on, I am one document able to hand there over to them. Then what did you go there to do? Our dear friends gathering in the hall where each place will go move their Biafra just to talk to the same people in the hand you put it over. I don't know about our story. We want you to tell our story to other people. That is the congressmen are here for we were expecting you telling this our story to them. So that what did we put? We saw you talking to our people.
Yes.
Talking to your people, I just don't understand. I don't understand. All these nonsense, all because of what being at the forefront.
No. I disagree with you. Not Ngozi will be at the forefront. They disagree for Biafra to be a nation when Obato Obie is here with us. That is why he colluded. It's not about Ngozi or Abeze. When Obato Obie told us that Nigeria are going to send their delegate in Finland, who is the delegate of Nigeria, if not Ogenkere and Chiamaka Ajere and Joy Hiro Obidem? They are delegate of one Nigeria.
In fact, that's a vital point. Yeah, it's a vital point because it's not even about Ngozi.
No.
Like Ngozi. Now it's about because this is just what Nigeria is doing. They don't want this newly declared nation. That was why they fight tooth and nail to stop that thing happening in Finland, which is what Ogenkere did as well.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So he made a point there. So the point, what they are doing is still to rubbish that USB declared. Because now you heard Ogenkere not mentioning that USB. That will tell you that Nigeria is involved in what Ogenkere is doing.
Exactly.
Honestly, that is just the way to explain all of these things.
Thank you for coming, Asatina. I appreciate you so much. Thank you for the very important information, because anytime you appear on any platform, your condition is top notch. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
We love you. Dear friends, love you so much. Thank you. Continue. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, we have a call from a brother or a sister. Let us return if network will permit her. Depending where she is. I pray the network will allow you to submit your own Good morning, Wada. Yeah, Wada Adobe. Good morning from here. Ototo Oma, thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you.
Very soon.
Okay. Okay. Okay, okay. No problem.
Okay.
Yeah.
I did again.
Okay, that's what I get. You know, easy. Amen. Thank you so much.
That's now all kids and they okay nam to go gather maybe omaka wawa. And from where I need to move out and na comment section now so to mano even no ya will like it. Never put anything after wine for kita. On wine.
That's Tina.
Wine.
Yes.
Yes. So Makamela, you need it. Nam, yeah, get out here, put a go or put in on a hard in my repeat to folk, what is that called your folk? I'm a very full. Eh, I don't go, so this is called ye, going to have your cocoa, I'm a very cool. I hear you a devil. That's all more Biafra. Upon us, go saga. Ekene mumu Biafra chino ya diweke nebe ha buna na ha matago nke bụ eziokwu.
Yes.
Ha matago na nke bụ eziokwu. Ọ dịghị ozi ka nke oge onye ndu.
Yeah.
Ya sa because na mgbe nke onye ndu bụ na many people can be blind. Many people are not. And that's them where because no, this is the first time and for this is so I will take all those things. So but okay, I'm gonna and you make people go much.
Yes.
And at that time, Aqua people that time. We're going to do. All Aqua and the one, but the little kids are not on and you're watching.
Yes, no.
Now, we're not here, me. I am only here. No, now you have to demand that. Now you have to see it. Ebe buna na over told there, Mama ha hola. Oh, there is such as a lawyer. And before we don't do men, oh, Banana, all research go na Guanya, Debunking, now 1-5 of that year, which does there and after delay. Oh, one them days of a soldier, they're going to cover soldier. They're going to cover soldier. Money is not the who can get a little common. Because I'm not the kind of you could teach him, you know. Nay, your position do no dear, let me cover. Okay, you will now. Mother didn't do that man, and they won't come on Busso. Bogan kill it. So, after me, I display yesterday, in short, one more because now all disgrace we are more.
When illiterate man play a gathering, you will find out who he is. That's what happened yesterday.
And so which destroy your image.
Image. Okay, a mechanic man on the image. What is the image of a mechanic man?
Okay, imagine the Kubo. Oh, yeah, Uncle I know if mom got there will put up.
Boria, Adadodi, he gave boozing on way again we go the value your own image, the face bank on yours on Komogi. When you do not value your own image, you put over here and maybe Zuri, you value your own. You value yourself for value another person. That is what happened. Own image.
Because I'm meeting a black from where you are all the Chicago. All the Chicago. Congresswoman. I put everything at the place yesterday. It means your flight.
I miss the flight, yeah.
Nah, it's the flight. They will disgrace you. They will disgrace the entire generation. Okay, now, if you want to work in a teaching now, away, so this man I got out here. One, of what you know, who you did it. Of what I did it. Hey, they tell you before I'm one.
Yes, so anyway, before I'm more, to be honest.
Hey, they tell you before I'm one, some of funding there, he said, deny. He has no here about go to Gaia. But tell you more here now. Not put too much because then I say push out everything. He has to go move after now. I'll prepare when then I did have me. Hey, hi, where?
Hello.
Hi, what you in Nigeria because one. Okay, in common to the talk all for this man na television so na parawa. Okay, that kind of because do the thing. On the we had that time. Here we are because I don't know the reason why you so it we did so go to get where a lion. So any man that day. If you want mean so so what on that place 1 year declare.
Yes, now. What you promised me that I'm and declare, you know, whoever 1 year declare here. Kiss me because ever or we so garanya ban because how they declare here. Oh, yeah, be we are here from that video to tell you.
Here we from that video. And we could pause up the thing will tell you way badly, so badly that no more of this way idea. Because an idea we go here go to stop it, to stop that day. But that's the one someone understanding. What you don't know is bigger than you.
Yes.
Because only what is done is bigger than us. Some people will hear now more clear.
Yes.
That's what is done is bigger than you. That is done is bigger than you. No, on 29 November, Omoya Matani, now I come and they declare the thing. No. And because of when people, some people near people, not where, say, look at this, believe it. Oh, I'm only here, now that's 29 myself. Don't be surprised now, someone, I see, because all Gara, still at the early, just because they mean still at early. Oje Kumaka.
Yeah.
No? Okay, God, organize everything. And what they in there? Okay, what they much more and inside the car. The people here is there. And I said, if I can feel like giving, if I can feel like, the projects of people now do this kind of nonsense question. More than go out for self, more I come to when they see 1, 2, 3, not one yakada.
I'm telling you.
One yakada. But can you go to no one else? Okay, get it. Okay, get it. Oh, what the sickness you had it? Monday, I'm not bringing.
Hey.
My banana bring the sickness you had the owner in the only document. Ma, and when the mother name home, have to sometimes, You know, now we are in the year, which I can happen come. But that more who was it coming between Adania as I want it. When the Madonna. Because now, no, I'm not you know, all I hear is so, like when they do go and send a template. Get it came about template. Or what happened meeting a
Yes, now.
A discuss and they discuss.
We keep a meeting. We keep a meeting. Now, way he could. You want opinion to contribute.
You want opinion?
We have a cabinet.
Yes, I'm in a cabinet. All those things. No, you see, because I didn't move Biafra. If they will put now, I thought put out move Biafra. The Indian church of Bezobe. And look, I got research here.
That is why I'm going to bench where we see a research here. All these doubting Thomas. Go there and decide by yourself. You have a phone, you have a laptop.
And it's also no Gama. What can you do? Here. Oh,
we are fighting Britain. We are fighting Britain, France, China.
Britain easy enough.
Yes.
Because of what? Oh, how much there is? Now, okay, can you go to the China look? Because now in America, you know, to take themselves out from British and have a referendum.
No, now.
No.
They did not do a referendum. They just stood up in a parliament of Britain that they want to go. They don't want to be a member again. They want to have their own foreign state. They start it and they walk out after the war. They walk out from Britain without self-referendum. Without it, they did not contribute. America did not conduct any self-referendum. They just gathered. Martin Luther King and his men stood up and submitted a document in Parliament of UK. We don't want to belong here anymore. We want to be a free United States of America. They work towards it. It leads to war. They fight. They work. They get what you want, and they go. That is what happened to them.
Oh, but you want to see how the senior chair had when they tell this nonsense law?
Yes, because now they put it to they put all these laws that only working for them, that are not working for black people, because they think that they understand the value for the process of what they pass through in the hands of their enemy, Britain. Before they left Britain, they don't want any other white man to pass through that. That is why they put this law and tell that the war is for everybody. Whereas the law is only for them alone. That is it.
Now, that is why, one them, now, because I'm the reason you were talking right now. Because even Nigeria, the hospital, not can be Britain. I go through this thing now. I go through this.
Nigeria is not a country. Nigeria is not a country.
Exactly. But why is it? You can also when you put your way. One name, I'm a man. You will do here. Or go not for more to everybody, for more and to everybody. Because now I ain't about to go on. Okay, here. I didn't want that way.
It's unstoppable. We cannot fail for second time. Ojukwu fell, but we have learned from things that make Ojukwu fail, and we are here. That is why we're social media to present those things to the world and let them know that we understand what you plan and your criteria, your laws for us to have a new nation. We have overmet it. What is holding you to organize us? Now that is why we're into congressmen.
Okay.
Go on.
And another one, Tima. Thank you very much. Because you can hear here, How can I say so? Now I matter go their history. So now I matter go what is the word is. I'm telling you the truth. Now, in a way, the word is open because even some of them are like it. In the court, we had a law.
Yes, now, hey, on our way here, we are saying when a black man is quoting their law for them, on a body will be.
For them, on a body will be because what do you know? That's why none don't come to run or do day or not today. On Biafra. Because none of the come, what is around there? All you do there, even suppose, no more Biafra needed as a whole, not only that, not only Africa needed as a whole. Yeah, Gamata, not the review, yeah.
Yes.
So that's why you had with Bioko, they were not doing no. Because one of my said, actually, pass it with this platform now. Because a boy or job, or your man, one name. I was no cool in Jemai in Brebu. In of or pushing kind of push, you just said to Luna by.
Yes, sir.
Because all of them will go. And when you won't come, you won't go no penny. Age and age a man. Oh, no one age. One age man. Oh, I got long way. See a baby. Imam will try this law. Ndosha pankata. But don't go that far. The father, now say, you go down, tell such China. And not for this law. May I need to open someone panel?
Yes.
On the all because of that declaration. Hamil, a job for and this tell Abia. So, one that good Dr. Moses. Or what was that call? And then the opportunity now, next, Dr. Masanga.
Yeah.
Dr. Masanga, I thank you so much. May you keep you alive. For your family, for those who love you, and for their friends.
You said a very good man.
Dr. Masanga, you will eat what you walk in the land of Biafra. You will come and enjoy it with us, Master Masanga.
Yes, sir.
I thank you very much, sir. I love you so much because what you are doing for
Biafran people
and the whole Africans.
Yeah, the whole Africans and yeah.
Dr. Masanga, your life will never cut short.
Amen.
Because you are such a lovely man that knows the in and out because he studied political and know what these people are doing to us. I stand by the truth. Without not taking bribe, you put your life inside there. I say thank you, sir. I appreciate you.
Yes, sir.
May the good Lord bless your family for us and preserve your children and your children's children, your generation. I know the reason why I thank you because the type of man, Okokano, you know, all those riffraffs, all those wicked people that sold the Kano to the Nigerians, they accuse you that you are the one that planned with Kenya, which you cried. You shed tears. You say, look at my people I'm fighting for. How can I so Nanikano? Did I know when Nanikano traveled there? I don't even know that Nanikano is there. Thank you so much, Papa. Thank you so much, Daddy. May good Lord, whom Biafra bless tomorrow and more.
Yes, sir.
And another one, Biafrans, that's in diaspora. This able Mazi, this is not actually anymore. If we know that in any neighbor has a now people, because they have forgotten our because if you sit asylum, If you don't get to the name, the carrot voting for you. If you remember that name, a carrot is voting for you. Before they end up forgetting now for USD. Because the USD will save you. You don't have three governments.
Only one.
People.
Only one.
That's now working. Now it's only one government, USD. Only not here now. Only not be there now. Dr. Ngozi or Abeze. Because when you go commission, interview, I will tell her that you are Biafran. I'll ask you, okay, now ask you a question. It's that you go on Ghana.
Yes, sir.
And when I'm talking now, I call our head office. I prefer pharmacist Ghana, almost the African phone. I'm not for that place for job.
So imagine like what you have been saying, like about 2 years ago, our Prime Minister, Man Samuel, he listed about 10 focal points to realize Biafra. And he was told that if he really, if at all he seriously about Biafra, that he should go and declare. That was one of the things that he told us, that they told him to go and declare Biafra.
Yes.
If at all he was serious. But they have seen so many groups talking about Biafra, that those people told him to go and declare if at all he is serious. And who are those people that told him to go and declare? And when you declare, we will not take you serious. You understand? To tell you that the declaration is one of the key points.
Declaration is number 1 point. We have this they said it's a fundamental primary right of a people to become a sovereign entity.
Yes. He acknowledged that. He told us that they told him to go and declare. And when you declare, we will not come for you. Whatever he wants, we will give it to you.
Yeah.
He told him that. And we didn't know who that told him that. Go and declare. So that we will come. You don't need to say you are running on that group and do things like that. Nobody will take you serious. Now we have declared as a nation. Now the game has been changing. You can see the game are interesting every day by day. All the children was like what we did yesterday. He said, thank God we are here to enlighten Biafrans, sensitize Biafrans, telling them the truth. This is some of the education that our peers always, show Biafrans. They have been educating us the process, the procedure to get independence, or the procedure that is required by international law. He is the one that is educating us. Even Peter said it, among all the whole Biafra research force, he is the one that told Martin and Kalaga multi-studio convention. And Martin and Kalaga was surprised when PM mentioned it. He now knows that, yes, this guy knows what he's saying. Now he has taken the good and the wrong by educating Biafra the requirement of getting independence, the process that is required to get independence, the process that requires to get recognition, and the education you are, every morning you are, telling Biafra are really thinking in the minds of average Biafra. Now, as you continue doing the good work you are doing, God will be your protection, your family, and all the rest. Now, listen, like what else the credit did in the US, like he will always say, he always try to, fool those that they want to fool. The privileged one, those that have been in the part of the truth, knows the truth. Those that are in the part of the truth, know the truth. Like the Ojo was just playing his last card. He is not making a headway anywhere. All these things that he's doing, all these illegal things he's doing, he is not making any headway. You understand? He wants to, like he said, he thought, whatever he called it, he thought person in the US. All those things he's talking is nonsense. USB remains free. USB is
yes. Hold on there. Let me see something in. Ozzy, let me see something in. The importance of sometimes I begin to think, what is this thing that Ogenkere told this third in command in America? Is it that the third in command in America was the one the Nigerian government planned with him to stop their declaration and they proved to him that Biafra is not going to be declared? That on second, that police will come into Finland, stop the declaration. And because of that, they take them on our way by declaring Biafra on October 29, by November 29, 2024. So taking them on our way, the arrangement with their police, remember that when our DPL was presenting our currency, that police was in hall calling her down and she refused until this what she is doing. Otherwise, the police or letter left. So the plan of what Ogenkere could have told the third man in America is that, oh, yes, I made it by stopping them to dictate on second by bringing police in. This is number one thing I thought when I think of him calling about a third man. What am I going to tell him? Then the second side of it is this: Ogenkere forging a document, removing the name of PM. Also, maybe in showing that man, maybe this third man in America, Ogenkere was the one normally repair his car as a mechanic in America. Then being knowing that man knowing him as a mechanic. Then when he was bragging as a man, he was saying the man, okay, I am going to Finland. After changing the documents, he can let the man look at it. I am a president of a bridge. I am going to declare Biafra by myself. And going to the Finland because of it's not what he thought, is what he saw. Then the Congressmen of U.S. they made up the courage, somebody courage, and stood like a man, like a hero, to declare Biafra. That is another thing I see that gets Ogenkere upset. Two things are involved. One might be wrong, the other one might be right. Ogenkere being paid by this so-called man. Nigeria uses third man to bribe Ogenkere to come to Finland to stop the declaration. And when you could not be able to stop it, what happened? Then he's crying. My people. Go on, my brother.
So, as you are always saying, a lot of people are being, the campaign, the message you are, passing across is thinking on average Biafrans, and they are getting it. So many people now, like those that are like from the beginning, we stand with our declaration, our DPM will stand with her. We know that what she did, nobody can do it. And we know that if at all, this woman, the way the blackmail her, propagate against her, we know that that singular act of declaration, my personally, I say that singular act of declaration, I'm on call with it.
Yes, so.
Thing, because no human beings are complete. Another thing she's committing, you get it right at the right time. I never judge her for anything wrong doing for now. Because no matter anything, so long as she declared that singular thing, that declaration, it covers everything.
And when you said she never made enemies, she never goes wrong since after the declaration.
No.
She's getting everything right as under international law. That is where I stand up for this woman at any angle of
Definitely.
it.
Yes. You know, they wanted to paint her that she has done this wrong, but we know that, like I said, I repeated it, I said, if at all, there is any sin she committed, but that singular act she did on that 29th of November supersedes any sin she committed. That's my own point of view.
Yeah.
Because that is there, she declared that declaration. I never changed an inch. And any platform that are criticizing her or talking evil or talking all manner of things against her, I always release myself on that platform. I never even involve myself. I rather kick against those that are criticizing the woman. I said, this woman that did this, I saw the tears of joy she was in. That I explained it. That very day, because of this declaration, I bought a new phone to watch everything that happened that day.
Yeah. I
bought a new brown phone to watch what's happening that very day. Because I don't want to hear it yesterday or day. I witnessed, I bought my data. You know what it says before a data? I know what I see that very day because of the declaration. I bought a new brown phone to watch it live on YouTube from Kiko. This is one man platform because that is one man platform. I think
Kiko Media,
whatever.
Yeah.
Yes, that's the platform I subscribe to watch everything that happened in the film life. I saw the tears of joy. I saw the affirmation. I saw the joy that that supersedes everything that I did that very day. And that singular act that woman did, I never take anything that anybody says against that woman for. I don't take it serious. I know that this is a propaganda. Because when Martin Samuelipa was starting the journey of this freedom, they criticized him, they called it all manner of names. They even told him he was an agent of Nigeria. To the extent that the man was like, wow, how can I be an agent of Nigeria? Even he explained, I keep on explaining to Biafra that he was here for freedom of Biafra. And I didn't really now see him that the young guy was really meant what he's saying. Today now the rest is history. So the same thing is applicable to the Congressional representative. I said, because of that singular act of that declaration, anything that woman commits, I don't take it serious. That's my own point of view. Because I know that nobody among them, I saw what she said when her husband was arrested. The state of the address she made that very day, they are coming to Finland to declare their flag. And she left it and she went there and declared their flag. Today now she become an evil. No. I can't take that from anybody. Not like what Angelica said last week ago, when he was saying that everybody should be afraid that this, that nobody should be taking the cabinet and not the rest. You know, I look at that young man, I now ask myself, is he ignorant that I'm stopping our brothers that I love so much?
It's not ignorant. It's not ignorant. It's not ignorant.
Or is this somebody that paid him to say that thing?
Exactly.
How can you say that the government of USD, that this and that nobody should listen to them? Who do you think that will listen? Who do you think that will follow?
That inside the bush.
To follow.
They will follow you.
You know, should we follow you as a makeup? Should we follow who? Tell us who to follow. So it means that what these people spend their money, spend 5 days in Finland means nothing to you. Is that what you mean? Is that what you try to tell us? No. People should be mindful of what they are saying in social media because whatever he says, we will use against you tomorrow. Look at what is happening in our kingdom because of what happened to our lovely brother commander that everybody loves so much. Because of that singular statement that he made, affected everything that happened in our kingdom. So people should be mindful of what they are saying. How can you say that the government that has the umbrella to protect you against rape, and you say that nobody should listen to them? Who else do you think that will be listening to?
To him with
one of our brothers that representing Ireland, he always comes to say something, even in Humble Lion and the Mass Calendar TV. He always comes there, he's an Ireland representative. He will tell you the history that the USD government is making. Those that are things that they can use the IPOB ID card to get asylum or whatever they are doing in Europe. Then when they go there, the government will tell them that that they don't recognize the IPOB as a something, you know.
Yeah.
They don't recognize IPOB, rather they recognize the government to government. And at the end of the day, they know the truth. Today that they have known the truth that they can't go any headway with IPOB ID card, rather USD ID card.
As a country. Yes, so.
So people are now trying to make caricature of what we are doing, caricature the level we have went to. Like PM always said, he said that after the declaration, the real war will begin.
Yes, now that is where we are now. The real job has begun.
The real war. He said that's the time everybody will sit up. If you are sleeping before you need to stop, and those who is not following up should just resign honorable. And that's what is happening. Like we go to someone that resign honorable, you can see that you don't have the capacity to move to the level that we are now. Whoever that don't have the capacity, we should drop. You should drop and resign honorable so that you will not mess yourself around.
Yes, so
nobody's paying you for anything. So you will resign honorable. Allow those that have what it takes to move on to the next level that we are now, which is the legal and all and the political movement.
Diplomatic movements, yes. Yes.
Because you and I know that the previous declaration that we will solve the loopholes, the area they didn't do well. And we want to correct those loopholes because we don't have a strong alliance with the power to be. You understand? We don't have a strong alliance. We look at the trend that is happening now. Captain Torel survived all the Western influence against him because he had a strong alliance with Russia.
Yes.
That's why he was standing Debunking now. My brother, you and I know that's the reason why he was standing Debunking now. If I thought he doesn't have a strong alliance with the Russians, my brother, 22 assassination attempts, you know what it means? 22 assassination attempts, you know what it means? Today, Burkina Faso can beat their chest that they are doing wonderfully well within 2 years. It means that when we get things right, within 2 years or 5 years, we can transform our environment. We can make it
very fast. We have what it takes to transform it. We have it.
We have it. We have it. The Burkina Faso now can beat their chest that they are doing wonderfully well under the leadership of Captain Ibrahim Traoré. And the guy was doing wonderfully well. Within 2-3 years now, the Burkina Faso can at least be relieved about 5 million from poverty. Is it not a record breaking? Is it not a record breaking? And people are here talking nonsense. Israel was wandering all over the world before 1948, before they declared independence.
Yes,
they
now
were wandering all over the world. But today, what is happening? No country can point finger on Israel. No country can point finger. You see what the wonderful they are doing now? We need to have our home. We need to have a place called our home. In the respective of wherever you want to be, you must have our home. Protect our home. That's what we are doing. When we have their friends who can independently develop ourselves, our potentiality as an individual will harness. You understand? We harness our potentiality because a lot of great men are dying in their land every day by day because of the system of the government we are practicing. Because of the cage government we are practicing. So many of us have not been harnessed their potentiality. So many of us are dying with the brain, our best brain are dying in their land. A lot is going on. See what happened. The recent thing that happened within our Orashi, because the history has made us know that Uta Lake is closer to the Atlantic Ocean.
Yes,
it's about 8 kilometers from Atlantic Ocean. Uta Lake is 8 kilometers.
And we can make Uguta Lake to become Atlantic Ocean also. Do you know that in history we can make Uguta Lake to go Atlantic Ocean by digging it down? My brother.
Yes, that was the government even recently, about 2 years ago, they flagged off the campaign to dredge it to, but they saw what happened. They stopped it because they know that this Uguta Lake, with the opening Uguta Lake, a lot will happen. They are stopping because of.
And once it's open, Lagos will stop existing. Lagos will stop existing. That is why they want to use us to build Lagos, build every state in Nigeria. That's what they are doing.
That's what they are doing. They know that if they open up the Uguta Lake, Lagos will collapse. That's the reason why they stop it not to be coming in reality. They don't want it to come in reality. You understand? About 2 days ago, they commissioned to dredge Uguta Lake. The beauty of Uguta Lake was connected to Orashi River. Orashi River connected to Atlantic Ocean. And that's the what makes Uguta Lake different from other lakes. It has a connection with Orashi River that links it to Atlantic Ocean. Yes. That's the beauty of it. And they told you it's 8 kilometers from the ocean. While Calabar people is about 18 kilometers from ocean, Lagos is about 50 kilometers from ocean.
Yes.
You understand? You can see the closeness of all these things.
And the distance from the one in Lagos State.
They don't want their land to develop. And we have known all these things. And the only way we can develop our potentiality, like I said, that for us to have our home. And when we have our home, we can develop beyond that. The sky will be our limit. That's the reason why an idiot will be saying maybe he's comfortable with the way things are going now today. They forgot the generation to come. And their generation to be going to be comfortable because of their self-centered, they are interested in what they have now. They forgot about 2 or 3 generations. Well, what do their life will be look like? So now, as we are saying now, continue doing the campaign, the sensitization you are doing your platform is taking the average of the Biafrans. The Biafrans are listening. They are getting the message. Keep on doing the good work. Never debated. Because like Carlo was saying, that's never debated. Don't allow devil to enter you.
Thank you, my
always
brother.
do that phrase to among all the whole Biafrans. Don't allow the devil to enter you. In as much of whoever you think you are, even DPM, they keep on telling her, don't allow the devil to enter you. Remain in the path of truth. The truth shall set you free. And the truth are saving that woman, saving her all the calamities.
I'm telling you.
Saving her. And that's why she stands this back today. They have moved around, see that woman is no good area. Both spiritual and physical. They can't touch her. What are 50 million is with her? You know what is it, man? You know what it means of spirit of 50 million with you?
An
individual, 50 million with
more
you.
than that, the spirit is more than that. The spirit is more than 50 million.
Yes, if you know what it means, you understand the angle I'm coming from. More than 100 million spirits are with you. Who else can penetrate? So as it stands now, Dr. Ngozo Rebeze is spiritually back up and protected. No evil, I say it, I repeat, no evil shall prevail in her life. And so no evil can you stand an inch against her. So let her never be debated and focus. Let her be focused and destroying them with a good result.
Thank you so much, my brother. You did well. Thank you for your submission. As we move on to what they are doing, thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Yes, my people, before we go, let us see our comment section and also highlight it on the comment section because all are inclusive in what we are doing. We thank all our callers this morning. All are on point. They understand what we are doing, no matter how you may see it. Nothing that anyone contributed that is late. It's all about something good that we all want to appreciate and want to continue doing that. When you have a new country government, you are on point, you are legal. But when you don't have it, you are illegal. From where we stop on our comment section, we are going to go back there again. We start from Asatina. That is where we stop. We able to say, okay, no. We'll start from, yes, this is second side of it. We start from here. Amarashi, good morning, sir. Thank you so much. Then Ozi said, that is when they told our PM that told him to go and redeclare Biafra if he really serious on what he's doing. Yes, the foreign war, the foreign advisors, that was what they told him. Pastor Emma, I love this. Thank you so much for loving it. Ozi, they told our PM that he writes more than tweet group talking about Biafra days ago. Okay. All must help Biafra, according to some, all must help Biafra. God bless U.S. government. Shalom to my brothers. Shalom to brother. Obi-Wanne and the Ada Lasuba did the program yesterday. I never see, and I don't know whether it's a new program. I never see that one. If it is a new, we shall find out. One day, keep on, bro. We love you. Thank you so much. Deje Daga. Good morning, Mazi. Read Biafra TV. I greet you also. Shidu Bem Emmanuel. Good morning from here. Jerry, free hashtag. This is our code on this platform. Remember, this is our code. Hashtag free Mazinandekano. Hashtag free Simon Epa, a prisoner of conscience. That is our code. Remember, we move according to Asatina, Genubia, France, and we come to Benjamin. Blessing said, greetings. We be encouraging you guys. It is not easy. All hail Biafra. Hello, Tongozi Arabeze. All hail PM Simon Eba, Njokan Masnan Kano. God protect them all. He say, oh, all hail US government. Yeah. As I said, US government, led by Tongozi Arabeze, is where we must stand. Ogen Kere is running out of time to deliver what these masters paid him to do. Yes, so that's why he's crying. Now, Yorubas in the zoo are now claiming that since they have caught or eliminated Gentile, the Yahoo, they think they can stop Biafra restoration, but they will not succeed no matter how long it lasts. Yes, so nobody can stop what we are doing. Now, as I said, yes, my brother, as somebody prefers to do Okongozi Orabeze, regardless, majesty or no mistakenly proud. Don't send this one. Okay, but this guy look okay. That is the kind of person we like to read here. Biafrans, this news is false. Because don't bring it up. It is not the topic for today. Thank you so much for correcting our brother. And Jumbo said, I think that if our other Biafrans commander who are really fighting for Biafra should not announce themselves in social media, no matter the successful battle they are getting over. Yes, the real Biafran people, Biafra army, you can't in social media, they are busy doing their job. You are right, my brother. Yes, so USB government led by our CEO, Congressmen Of U.S, we stand, we know the shake. Yes, thank you so much for that. Thank you so much. I think yes, that is a good point. Blessing. They should not come to social media to please anybody. Yes, so I support that word so much. They don't have to go to social media to come and please anybody. They don't have to do that. They don't have to do that. As I said, we have everything, even to make a nation. Yeah, we have it all in abundantly. Ugo said Biafrans can never unite. Those that want to unite has united. That is those you see in the United States of Biafra. We have united ourselves. So Biafra has united under the government of United States of Biafra government. You are really doing wonderful, AGK, man. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Our USB soldiers should only give their reports to our DP and those that are based so they can let it to our Biafrans in a more civilized way. We would always understand and we must support. Thank you so much for that. AGK, hashtag free Nnamdi Kanu. Free Mass Simon Ebanjoko, a prisoner of conscience. Every other, even if Ada do program with Jesus, she can never regain her lost relevance, which is true. Thank you so much. Everyone in the comment section, we have finished. So let us dive into what we have. We have our brother Chris. Good morning from here. I need to call my brother as we're moving in. So let us go. Let us push fight. Let us push. Let us push. No time. You know why we are here. Why lobby Congress is necessary in what we are doing. Let us continue listening.
Aid and economic relations. Beyond formal recognition, a new country needs international support to thrive. Lobbying Congress can lead to the passage of legislation that provides foreign aid, trade agreements, and other forms of economic assistance. This financial support is often critical for the new country's survival and development. Overcoming opposition. The recognition of a new country is often a complex and controversial issue. Particularly the one from which the new country seceded, may have powerful interests and a strong lobbying presence in Washington, D.C.
I hope you are following. I know why I paused. Because it's going where we need something from there. Let us do our analysis first before we can move on. Security aid and the economy regulation. beyond formal recognition. A new country, remember, what this document is teaching us is what? About a new country. A congressman, they will stand with a government of a new country to advocate for the new country to get recognition, whether UN or whether any organization, whether countries, they are free to travel to any country to present a matter or present a case, a document of a new country. I hope you had it here. They mention what? A new country, not a group, not individual, not CRC, not IPOB, not autopilot, not bridge. A new country is what they are talking about. A new country needs international support to thrive. Lobby Congress can lead to foreign aid, trade agreements, and the other formal of economy. Associating this financial support is often criteria for the new country survive and development. Are you following? They are talking about what here? Country. Okay, what document do you present this congressman? What are you telling them? Why can't you address them where people can hear what you're saying? This financial support criteria for the new country survive. A new country, there must be a country to work with what? Congressmen. Congressmen. The new country needs a support from international community. When they need a new support, they have a lobby. The lobby will also push for recognition, for not even recognition. The lobby can also push for a country where they are, like America, to give the Afghan people a support for us to defend our land. These are the things that a lobby can do. That a lobby cannot do, but congressmen can do it. That is why we need congressmen more than the lobby this time around, because now we are what? A surviving nation. Now we have a sovereignty. Now we have territory. Now we have integrity. All these things are involved in what we are doing. Do not be deceived by anybody again. Forget that photo. It doesn't help. Overcoming oppositions. The recognition of a new country is often a complex and controversial issue. Other nations, particularly the one from which the new country succeeded, may have powerful interests and a strong lobbies performance in Washington, D.C. A new country government must lobby Congress to create this opening interest and ensuring its voice is heard. Do you see why we need a lobby? We are not going to just go in there. We need a lobby to go close to lobby the congressmen. If we decide that we can't do it on our own, then we have to hire an international lobby to do what? To present our matter to the congressmen. For the congressmen to present a matter of a new country to international community, to present to some countries, to tell them this country is good, we need to give them recognition. For them, they have made the official declaration, this and that, and they will explain a lot of things, and that is why the congressmen are more important than those claiming that they are lobby. Gain access to international recognition. Hey, 1 minute, my people. Let me answer my call. This is a private call.
Hello?
Hello, good morning.
Good afternoon, brother.
Yeah.
Brother, this is Aramat. Are you available? Same address?
Are you in my building now?
No, brother, I am in safe area. Just a confirmation call. Are you available there?
I'm around. You can come now, please. I can receive you now by myself.
Sorry?
You can come. I'm around. If you can come, I can receive you by myself. Please. Sorry for the delay. That is a country that is workable. I need my SIM card. So the company that handle for SIM card, they just called me now. They have received my application. They are bringing in the next 2 hours because I need another SIM card for something. So thank you for being patient with me. Thank you so much. Gaining access on international organization. Before we go into this, there's something I want us to know. You see this Washington DC. If you are in America, you never enter Washington DC. You are not in America. You just come. A lobby presence in Washington DC for a new country under what? Under congressmen to present a document of official declaration of a new country for seeking an international recognition. Congressmen pushes every country to give a new country recognition. I hope you're getting it. We move.
A new country's government must lobby Congress to counteract these opposing interests and ensure its voice is heard. Gaining access to
international organizations. Congressional support is a key factor in a new country's bid for membership in international bodies like the United Nations UN. While the State Department handles the official application, the U.S. vote in the UN Security Council and General Assembly can be a deciding factor. Lobbying ensures that congressmen, who often influence the executive branch's decisions, are on board. How lobbying is...
Let's hold it here. Congressmen support is a key factor in a new country. I don't know whether you are understanding this word, that everything that you are hearing is about what? About a new country. About a new country. And what congressmen can do for a new country. Not for a group, not for fallback, not for bridging. A new country. Not that you will fall back and stand here and be lobbying and going to congressmen for them to recognize you. Congressmen are not given recognition. They only push for your recognition from other states, other countries. That is their job, because their voice is well heard from any other places. Are you getting? The congressmen, let me, support is a key factor in a new country. Bind for a membership in international bodies like the United Nations, UN. Why the State Department headline, the official application. Official application, we must send our official application to UN that Biafra has been redeclared as a country. On which date? Or you will mention the date, you will put the name of those who signed the declaration of this, because they know the people that gathered in for that day of declaration. And you also present a video as an evidence. Who has all these things? Our DPM, our government of United States of Biafra has all these documents, and they are with it. That is one of the most important things that we must know. The U.S. vote in the UN Security Council and General Assembly can be decided a factor. Lobbying, ensuring that the congressmen who often influence the executive balance decision are on the board. Lobby for who? For a country, not for individual, not for group. I hope you get this very clearly. All you are hearing is not about it. It's about country. Is it not true? Is it a group? Is it individual? No individual. It's all about a country, not a group, not about a structure. Listen to this.
Done. A newly formed government typically hires professional lobbying firms in Washington, D.C. These firms have established relationships with members of Congress and their staff. They are skilled at navigating the political landscape and are required to register under the Foreign Agents Registration Act, FARA, which provides transparency about their activities and funding sources. The lobbying process includes direct meetings, holding one-on-one meetings with congressmen and their legislative aides, public relations campaigns, launching public relations campaigns to build awareness and support among the American public and the media, organizing events, hosting events on Capitol Hill to showcase the new country's culture, history, and goals, providing information, supplying detailed reports and legal analyses to demonstrate that the new country meets the criteria for statehood under international law.
What do you hear? Is it individual? Is it group? Is it not about country you are hearing? It is all about country, not about group, not how this thing you see again, deceiving the gullibles, collecting their money every Saturday because the mechanic job cannot pay him. What we pay him is to come to go to actually this is a snap picture and you're giving him money. He starts wearing suit. He's no longer a mechanic man, carrying a portfolio that has spine inside it in the name of fighting for Biafra for him. I am sorry. Let us analyze in our own way. A newly formed government typically hires a professional lobby firm in Washington, D.C. This firm has established relationship with the members of the Congress and their staffs. Biafra government that was officially declared a new form government. They has right to hire a professional lobby to do what? To work under the government. A professional lobby who is in Washington, D.C. That is what they ask us to do. This firm has established relationship within members of the Congress and their staff. To establish what? Relationship. You have seen once of the that are busy with some of them having conversation. Very soon, you will see outcome of all the meeting, all the lobby, all the real lobby who want Biafra to be a country. Look at Elias and Godabri. Do you know that that man you saw in Finland from Eritrea government who come to that day give recognition that Biafra has become a sovereign state? You know that Elias and the Godabri today are fighting against that man, supporting the enemy of the land, like what they are doing with us also. The question is, why this lobby of Elias and the Mogodabri is always against a new country development, to have a new country? Why are they against it? The same way they are propaganding against our people is the same way they are doing it in Eritrea right now. They have come to destroy Eritrea. But for we will never allow them to do that, because Chuko Kabiama managed that Biafra will be restored in our own time. We must continue. They are still at a negative the political land space and are required to register under the Foreign Agent of Restoration Act, FARA, which provide temperamency about the activists and the founding score, the lobby process, including what will direct meetings, holding one-on-one meeting with congressmen and their legislative aid. No have business one meeting with the congressmen to recognize, to discuss about the new country that was officially declared, not a group, not individual. I am pinpointing for you to understand it. Policy reaction campaign, launching public reaction, a campaign to build awareness and support among the American policy and the media. We're supposed to have a media from America, and the government are planning towards that. Very soon, you will see it. Organizing events, hosting events on the Capitol Hill to showcase the new country culture. Organic history and their goals. They need to have a meeting, gather people together, present our culture in a Capitol Hill with a congressman. Providing information about the new country is the work of the lobby to the congressmen. Supplying details, reports, and legal analysis to demonstrate that the new country met the criteria for statehood under international law. That is what we see us doing today, presenting the fact and figures, the truth of this to what we are doing, so the world may know how serious and how important our declaration to protect our government and international law, because they are seen on social media. That is why it's very good that you minimize things you do and know how you're doing them. How important is congressmen for a new country government for international recognition? That is the next article that we're about to hear. But please, I'll be playing the voice. I went out to free myself. If you come back, we'll continue from where we stop. Please, we continue.
The role of U.S. congressmen is extremely important for a new country seeking international recognition, even though the primary authority for recognition lies with the executive branch, the President, and the State Department. Their influence is crucial for a number of reasons. 1. Legislative influence and power of the purse. Congress has significant
Yeah, sorry, my people. Sorry for that. We must continue. Sorry for the delay. Sorry.
Significant legislative power that can directly impact a new country's path to recognition. They can pass resolutions. While non-binding, a congressional resolution recognizing a new country or expressing support for its self-determination sends a powerful signal. This can pressure the executive branch to follow suit and encourages other nations to do the same. Allocate funds. Congress controls U.S. foreign aid and financial contributions to international organizations. They can authorize or condition funding to a new country, providing vital resources for its development and stability. They can also use the threat of withholding funds from international bodies like the UN to pressure them to act on a new country's application for membership. 2. Oversight and public advocacy. Through their roles on key committees, particularly the House Foreign Affairs Committee and the Senate Foreign Relations Committee, congressmen can hold hearings. They can call for hearings on a new country's situation, bringing a high level of scrutiny and public attention to its cause. This platform allows the new country's representatives to present their case directly to U.S. policymakers and the American public. Shape public opinion. By speaking publicly, giving interviews, and writing op-eds, congressmen can influence American public opinion and build a groundswell of support for the new country. This domestic political support can be a crucial factor in the president's decision to grant recognition. 3. Diplomatic and political pressure. Direct engagement. Congressmen can meet directly with foreign officials, representatives of the new country, and diplomats from other nations. These meetings serve as a form of soft diplomacy where they can build relationships and advocate for the new country's cause. Counter-lobbying. In many cases, the country from which the new country seceded has a strong lobbying presence in Washington. The new government must lobby Congress to counteract these efforts and ensure a fair hearing for its own interests. A congressman who champions the new country can be a powerful ally in this political battle. 4. Influence on UN recognition. For a new country to join the United Nations, it needs a recommendation from the UN Security Council, where the US holds a permanent veto. While the US ambassador to the UN is appointed by the president, Congress holds sway. The new country's government must convince key congressmen to pressure the president and the State Department to use their influence to vote in favor of UN membership. In summary, while the president has the formal authority for diplomatic recognition, the support of Congress is a powerful and often essential factor. Congressmen can provide political cover, financial resources, and a platform for advocacy that can make or break a new country's bid for international legitimacy.
I hope you had it. I hope you followed. Now we are going to do it in our own way. We play the voice, we pause, and we do analysis on it until we go to the final destination of what we are doing this morning. Let us continue.
The role of U.S. congressmen is extremely important for a new country seeking international recognition, even though the primary authority for recognition lies with the executive branch, the President, and the State Department. Their influence is crucial for a number of reasons.
Let's start from here. The role of U.S. congressmen is extremely important for a new country seeking for international recognition. Okay, that document is in your hand. Is it for a new country or is it for bridge? Okay, the document in your hand, is it for a new country or is it for bridge? Which one are you submitting? Because the congressmen, the role of the congressmen is extremely important for a new country seeking for international recognition. Even though the primary authority for recognition lies with the executive branch, the president and the state department. Even at that, the influence is crucial for a number of reasons. In terms of lobby for a new country. This lobby, who you are snapping picture with them, what is the arrangement? Why are they not talking? Why are they not mentioned here from their mouth? You who want to present, you have a lobby in Washington, D.C. You claim that you have a lobby in Washington, D.C. Why are this your lobby for one day never mention about Biafra? What are they represent? What are they presenting to the world about Biafra? That is the question called for an answer. Because from what we have read from this document of congressmen, they say that they stand up for a new country to seek an international recognition. A new country. Now, bridge, is it a country? Bridge, is it a country? Is the question. You may ask us if bridge is a country. Now, let us go to number one.
1. Legislative influence and power of the purse. Congress has significant legislative power that can directly impact a new country's path to recognition.
What are you hearing here? Congressman has significant legislative power that can directly impact a new country path to recognition. Okay, get it. Fall back, is it a country? Okay, get it. Bridge, is it a country? If bridge is a country, why do I seek for declaration? If bridge is a country, okay, get it. Why do I seek for declaration officially of United States of Biafra? Why did he not end up in bridge? This is a question, Elias. Now, your bridge, is it Bridge United? Or you have changed it today? So bridge has become our country that you are getting lobby for, that you are getting a congressman for. My friend, my people, it's a hard time we tell ourselves the truth. That's why I'm here to put all this to you, so you may learn and understand that congressmen stand for to put for recognition of a new country. They have the power to do it. Press what? Resolution. We must continue.
They can pass resolutions. While non-binding, a congressional resolution recognizing a new country or expressing support for its self-determination sends a powerful signal. This can pressure the executive branch to follow suit and encourages other nations to do the same.
Do you hear it? Why not building a congressional resolution, reconciliation, and a new country, or express a support for its self-defense, for its self-defamation, stand a power single? They can push the executive branch to follow suit and encourage other nations to do the same. Them as a congressman can say, okay, we have accepted you as a new country, as Minister of Biafra. Okay, let us push other countries. And for them to give recognition as we, as a new country, that someone who is going there, who is snapping photo for them. What are you snapping photo? Are you a country? Are you a leader of a country? You're leader of a group, you're leader of individual, you're leader of a bridge, you're leader of autopilot, you're leader of a this and that. It's not what they want. They want to work with their country leaders. This is what they want to work for. I hope you're getting it clearly. Please remember that this platform needs your support. We want to do this platform to be a better way. So when I come, I can put it on screen and face the screen squarely instead of looking on here, looking here, because it's not helping sometimes. But please, anything you can do to support us, even if it's super chat, the only way you can do it to support the platform to grow. We need laptop. That is one thing we are looking for. Thank you so much in a short way. Now, listen to this. This can push the executive branches to follow suit and encourage other nations to do the same, giving the new country what recognition on the international stage, on the international community, for us to participate.
Cake funds. Congress controls U.S. foreign aid and financial contributions to international organizations. They can authorize or condition funding to a new country, providing vital resources for its development and stability. They can also use the threat of withholding funds from international bodies like the UN to pressure them to act on a new country's application for membership.
Do you hear it? You see that congressmen are more important. Congressmen, very, very important in what we are doing. Congress control U.S. foreign aid and finance. Contribution to the international organization, they can authorize or condition funding to a new country, providing vital restructure for its development and stability. They can also use the withhold fund from international bodies like the UN to pressure them to act on a new country application of membership. When you have a congressman, they also have they want to push UN. They push many organizations, they push many countries, because every country respects congressmen because they are the eyes of every country in the world. They are there to do what? To act on a new country application of membership, a new country. Remember, have you had a group? Have you had a structure? Have you had another thing except what we are hearing here is all about what? A new country, a new country, a new country that was officially declared. That is what we are talking about. Let's continue.
2. Oversight and public advocacy. Through their roles on key committees, particularly the House Foreign Affairs Committee and the Senate Foreign Relations Committee, congressmen can hold hearings. They can conduct hearings on a new country's situation, bringing a high level of scrutiny and public attention to its cause. This platform allows the new country's representatives to present their case directly to U.S. policymakers and the American public. Shape public opinion.
Let's do something here. Though the rule of a key communities, particularly the House Foreign Affairs Committee and the State Foreign Relations Committee, congressmen can do what? Listen, you hear what they can do. You want to understand this thing that when you see people go, wait, Washington DC, what are you doing Washington DC when you're not a country? Washington DC for congressmen is for a new country seeking for recognition or other things that the countries want. When you're not a country and you are going there to snap photo, that on your arrangement, you are destroying yourself. You are not destroying us, because we understand the importance of the new government and why the new government is very important in what we are doing. Yeah, Asatina, the link, honestly, from tomorrow I will start putting the link for subscribe. Honestly, I will try to learn how to do it. I will try. If it is laptop, it's very easy to do it, but because of that is why, you know how this phone is going, honestly. Thank you so much for reminding me that. But what can I do now to get that link? What can I do? If I want to get the link, I need to go out of the program. So it's not going to make any important noise to me. The link is just Read Biafra TV. It's just type Read Biafra TV, put it together. The logo you will see is Maaz Simon Ekpa's face, Maaz Nnamdi Kanu, Dr. Ngozi Arabeze. That is the logo. So once you see, it's my platform. So please, if you want to subscribe, still go and subscribe. Also like the program. Like the program, please. Like, so don't just watch. Like the program. It's gonna help to make it to move very fast. So these are the things why you see the impact of congressmen. Do you see the importance of the congressmen in what we are doing? Do you see what governments are in Washington, D.C.? I want to rush this place so to present the last thing for you. So when you go home today, you can sleep very well. You can sleep very well. Your government and the Washington, D.C., what they can do is what you are listening to. Not what I can do. What I am reading is a document that was here before I was born. I just try to bring it out for us to know. This platform, they can call for hiring of a new country situation. They can call for hearing on a new country situation, congressmen. And once they call, they put it out on social media. Everywhere will be polling. That is what we are putting. That's what the government is pushing to. A government, not individuals. So nothing Ogenkere can do for them to call to hear for about a group called Bridge. Not happen anywhere because the congressmen are here for a new country to support them, to make them to get international recognition, not ordinary lobby like Elias. They are deceiving you, and you are listening. You are giving your money. You are a fool. Up to now, if you are still giving your money to Chairman and CRC, they have nothing to offer in what we are doing, whether you like it or not. We care for you. That's why we are telling you. That's why we are bringing this document so you can be able to defend yourself. Please hold to let us know who is calling. Where the call is it coming from? Let's see if our people is calling. Yes, so Asatina is here again. Yes, Jelen, you can go on.
Okay, sorry, I'm not coming earlier. It's like you left the line for calling, Abi.
No, it's okay. Now, if anybody who has to chip in can call in because we are open line for call. Yeah.
Okay, so because the king of me, I just remembered one thing. You know, what was that again? Okay, Kerry. Now what was that? I wanted to say. Good. My son just came here to ask me something. That thing happened.
Sorry.
Oh God. What line you put? What was that line you said last now?
Let me bring it out. Let me know what I can see this area. I can at least I can be able to read it out to you. Just let me go back to the app.
So that I will come back. Yeah.
Yes, just hold on. We are on they can call for hearing on a new country situation, bringing a high level of security and the public attention to the case of the new country with the platform of the World Congress. Is it this area?
Yeah, there's something you said. You see, I wasn't from in here and go. You were saying something, and that thing called my attention to something else that I wanted to submit. But all is founding on nation.
A new country. The congressmen stand for a new country. So Ogenkere is going there. What are you presenting to them? Bridge, is it becoming a country?
Okay. I think now that thing has come back to me. Yeah. So you remember there was a time we talked about Elias.
Yeah.
Elias. That the job of Elias, we have already done it to create awareness, and that awareness has been created. And that was why we declared our nation. And once that is declared, the job of Elias is so lean, so tiny. He can still be doing the awareness by all of that, but it's not that 100% needed now. I don't know if you get me.
Yes,
I think that the time he did that.
Yes.
So all these layers gallivanting with Ogen Ferry shows that these Elias, remember, don't forget how Elias came into this thing. We did not look for Elias. Elias, he said, oh, no, wander around like a wandering idiot on social media, you know, and he came across the Afra struggle. This is just the story of some scammer.
A hungry man, a scammer, a hungry man who's looking for a job, who doesn't have a job.
One thing is obvious there. Seeing how Elias and Ogen Kere are working like 5 and 6 idiots, you will now understand and agree with me that Elias and Ogen Kere, they have known each other like in the Yahoo computer Yahoo.
The way I see that now, when Nigerian government contact Elias, they contact Ogen Kere and introduce Elias to Ogen Kere. That this is the man who want to use to destroy the movement.
All I know is that, instead of the two, all I know is that two of them are into this business. Now listen, if Internet able to contact their Elias or Ogen Kere, then they will look for the other person.
Now, also, the Nigerian government contacted Ogen Kere for his job, and Ogen contacted Elias to help him, to give him brain how to do what he's doing.
Now, yes, the cocoa thing now there is Ogen Kere did not want to be the one to introduce Elias to. Now they reach agreement. See, now wander around now social media. You want to go?
Exactly.
So that so that Oga email implicate as in, because when you know what they hit well like that. Now they are trying to say, oh, no one knows the cage introduce. So you see where they bridge that. You see where they bridge it.
Yes.
So now that is exactly what happened. Because you can't tell me that Elias, being as a professional whatever will now, after the discussion, after the plan on how to declare a new nation, after that, to be doing all this nonsense, it is not laughable on social media today.
That is an evidence that two of them connected themselves. They mute for Obato, they go to Obato to announce them.
Exactly, connect these dots now.
Yeah.
This thing shows that they have known themselves and they have agreed to plan this, they have agreed to scam through this thing. Lobbies, now imagine here now for these people for doing nothing, $10,000.
If you can pay them, that are going to visit a congressman $10,000 in a month, how much are you going to pay the congressman who has the job to do?
Congressman, my brother.
That has the job to do.
Yes. So, people, Biafrans, everything about no way out here. With the help of this team, all of you can never say you are confused again. Whoever that is confused, you really want to be confused. I so much hate seeing those people in how professors for nothing. Doctors being there with Ogen Kere.
Yes, now, listen, let me tell you this. When was Nigeria? Somebody like me who has campaigned before in Nigeria, if they are doing politics in Nigeria, if anyone want to see me, oh no, when done 10,000, my level, because of my contest, the more the experience, I'm not on level 10,000. I'm on level 100,000. So, all in your go get crazy again, you know, be a man. Name these people, Nigeria. So any depend on your level to convince you.
Yes.
That's what happened.
Yes, because
I'm not on and you go 247 $400. Then another $400. Let's say $1,000 on every grade. Raise them, and yours.
Hey, they'll all grade by grade according to the way you work.
Yes. That is the way it is.
It's true. It's true. So Biafran people, honestly, all the dots are out there for you to connect them. So do not be deceived. The one bit. And then the one bit. They are all in for what you are doing. You can see that you are relaxing now because they have enablers in us, within us. They have enablers now within us. And all they are doing, we are kicking it out because the majority are still with USB.
Majority are there. So that is English. Majority are with the government.
Yeah, majority are with USB, and now they are looking for something else to make to be relevant again. And that is why you are seeing that nonsense happening
to confuse you more, to make you to bring more money, as if you know what they are doing. The person in Abruzziano, are you lobbying for what? Are you a congressman? Congressmen say we stand for a new country for international recognition. What are you lobbying? What are you there for? Are you a country?
So my dear, that is exactly what I want to do.
Thank you so much. That's why I said the line is open. Whenever you have something to say, call on the line. We mute the line. You say your opinion. We continue. Thank you so much.
Okay. Yeah.
Now let us continue. Congressmen can meet directly with foreign affairs, representative of the new country, representing the new country, not a group. A congressman can meet direct with foreign affairs, representative of the new country, and the diplomatic from the nations. The meeting serves as a formal of soft democracy. Let us answer a call. Yes, my brother Kevin, please, the mic is yours. Good morning from here. Good morning.
Good morning, Mark. God bless you and
thank you. So you too. Thank you so much.
My contribution, you have been hammering on this thing. You have been hammering on the country. No country. In the video, what was said there was mentioned the country, not a group.
Yeah.
So I changed my mind, guy. That was the reason why, because Ogen Kere, he knew it. That was why he is suing the DPM and the Biafran government. So they will give him the document. In another now.
Yes, you are right.
That was the primary reason they used the government to take the government to the right people with the document. But because that he may go and rubbish it, because what Nigerians want is to take the document there, they will not destroy the document. That's all. That is just the reason. Everybody knows. So I can get contribute to that small part.
Thank you so much, my brother. You are welcome. Thank you so much. You must continue. Thank you so much. Yeah. Ogen Kere wanted to grab. If Ogen Kere could have seen a way to grab this document in Finland or even take the better life away, he could have done that to accomplish the job that the government gives to him to do. A brother who is asking me a question, ZS, is your question. Do you believe that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu would have been released from prison to dispute the declaration in Finland? I couldn't get your question very well, but if you want me to answer you very well, please call on my number, +9733360513337. Call on that number, then answer this question so you can contribute to your own. Why you say that mother could have I don't know your stand for now. Before I'll answer you. So come into the phone number +9733360513337. Please come in to ask this question, or you may tell us what you know on the question you asked me. So please, ZS, come into the line and call me. So come and ask your question. I don't like answer question from comments. Like when you want to ask me a question, call me direct. So let us sort it out. That is all I can tell you for now. So we must continue what we are doing. There is a comment a sister puts here, or a brother, that day at Finland, Biafran's declaration, the lobby layers, I saw him and Ogen Kere. They came late, and the layers, the lobby, Elias, the lobby who was introduced was not serious and professional in his speech. You are right. We saw him. He come with Ogen Kere. That is why everything they are working is he play with Nigerian government and Ogen Kere to come to destroy us, but we will never allow them to do it. We will never allow them to do it. You are right, my sister. Listen to this. When they can build nations and advocate for the new country case, new country case, new country case, what the congressmen are out to represent, to build for, not a group, not a group, not what, not a group. Listen.
By speaking publicly, giving interviews, and writing op-eds, congressmen can influence American public opinion and build a groundswell of support for the new country. This domestic political support can be a crucial factor in the president's decision to grant recognition. 3. Diplomatic and political pressure. Direct engagement. Congressmen can meet directly with foreign officials, representatives of the new country, and diplomats from other nations. These meetings serve as a form of soft diplomacy where they can build relationships and advocate for the new country's cause. Counter-lobbying. In many cases, the country from which the new country seceded has a strong lobbying presence in Washington. The new government must lobby Congress to counteract these efforts and ensure a fair hearing for its own interests. A congressman who champions the new country can be a powerful ally in this political battle. 4. Influence on UN recognition. For a new country to join the United Nations, it needs a recommendation from the UN Security Council, where the US holds a permanent veto. While the US ambassador to the UN is appointed by the president, Congress holds sway. The new country's government must convince key congressmen to pressure the president.
Do you hear? A new country government must pressure a congressman to convince a president and the State Department to use their influence to vote for favor of the UN membership. A country, not a group, not individual. After you have had this and you're asking stupid questions, when the million polisi is your attention. It's in me. That is anybody who follows up the interest in me, etinye everything about them turn upside down. You look at your life, that is why I told you to come in now. Look at your name, fake name. ZS is your name. You have to go to the Beze, disclose that the plan was to release Nnamdi Kanu to disrupt the declaration in Finland. Do you agree to that? I can't answer you. Call my number if you're a human being. If you're a part of yourself, call on my number +97 336051337. Call on it. If you want, people can put in the comment section for you to copy. Call on it and ask this question. I won't say anything to you. I don't have your time. Let us continue what we are doing. Any day you are not working, this program is for every day. Subscribe on the YouTube page. Anytime you want, call. I want to talk to you. You're not AI. I like to be talking to people on my phone. I prefer that one. I just use comment section for people to recognize anybody in comment section. Even there is something you read, you write in the question, I will not read about it. I will pass over. Contact lobbying. In many cases, the country from which the new country sending has a strong lobby presence in Washington, D.C. The new government must lobby Congress to contact this effective and ensure as far as hearing for its own interest. A congressman who championed the new country can be powerful ally in this political battle. We need those that are political, those can battle. See, to champion for a new country is not an easy thing. That's why you must mind the kind of those who you choose to lobby for you. Influence on the UN recognition for a new country. Now, wow. What new bridge? What not new fallback? Why everywhere is all about for a new country to join the UN, the United Nations? It needs a recommendation from the UN Security Council. Why the US hold a permanent vote? Congressmen, why is it congressmen for new nation, congressmen for new nation? Why is it not for new group? Like Ogen and Sonaya Parawa, the criminals, the middle of what we are doing. This is a document of how or how we will go or how other countries lobby themselves. Do you know that even though that this law was made in America, you know that France lobbied for America, support them to be a member of UN. Do you know that? After whether this law, they know that the law is working freely for whites, but for black, we will suffer before we get this nation. A time will come when a new country will emerge, and they put the law, they put all these criteria, they put all these things for that. If that new country emerge, how they can go in to lobby themselves into a UN membership, into countries that will give them recognition. The new country government must convince key congressmen to pressure the president and the State Department to use their influence in America, to use their influence to recognize, to let UN give United States of Biafra government recognition. In summary, why the president has a formal authority for diplomatic recognition for a new country. The support of congressmen is powerful and often extremely fast. Congressmen can provide political coverage, finance, recognize, and a platform for advocates for advocates that can make a break a new country bind for international legitimacy. I hope you are hearing all this. Country is what they're talking about. A new country, a new country, a new country. We are going to the last section of today. We want to make it 4 sessions. We want to read 4 pages of this congressman power and what they do. Listen for the way I type when I was searching. After declaration of independence for a new country, between the country government of the new country and a group of people that refuse to work under the new country government, who the international law supports. I want us to use this one to close for today. Let me repeat what I typed when I was searching to get the information fully. I typed, after declaration of independence for a new country, between the government of the new country and a group of people that refuse declaration or work under the government, which one did the international law support? Listen, I'm under support. ZS, where are you from first? That is my question to you. If you tell me where you are from, I will tell you where the nation is. Listen to this.
International law generally supports the new country's government, not the group of people who refuse to work under it. The key is whether the new government meets the criteria for statehood, and has been recognized by other nations.
I hope you had it clearly. I hope you heard what they said here. Or maybe I should bring the gadget very close so the thing can be very loud enough. Maybe for somebody like Z. Z, listen. 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 Stop fooling yourself with this your fake name. Look at the names here. You see Innocent. You see Tina. Look at your own Z. S. International law generally support the new country government. International law generally support the new country government, not the group of people who refuse to work under it. The key is whether the government met the criteria for stakehold and be organized by other country. Yeah. And that's why I want us to close with this one today. When that English understand, the English said generally for everything, that the law supports the new country government, a new country that we merge, like United States of Biafra, that was fully declared on November 29, 2024 as a new country. That is the country they are talking about. And they told that there is a criteria of this country that was they must meet. Here are why international law lean on the way of the government. Listen to this. The new country is United States of Biafra. United States of Biafra that was declared on November 20, 2024 in Helsinki, that in Finland, has a workable government. A sovereignty and the territory integrity. Listen.
Here's why international law leans this way. 1. Sovereignty and territorial integrity. International law is fundamentally based on the principle of state sovereignty and territorial integrity. Once a new state is recognized, its government has the legal authority to govern its territory and population. Other nations and international bodies are obligated to respect this sovereignty and not interfere in its internal affairs. The group of people refusing to work with the government would be considered an internal matter for the new country to resolve.
Listen, we are coming. We are going somewhere. We are going somewhere. International law is fundamentally based on the principle of a state sovereignty and the territorial integrity. Once a new state is recognized or without recognized, each government has the legal authority to govern its territory and the population. Other nations and international bodies are obligated to respect this sovereignty and not interfere in their internal affairs. See, they see what is happening between our government and Ogenkere as an internal affair that the government of the state of Biafra has to handle. That is why some people that want to do us recognition, they want to hold on and see how we handle each of Ogenkere and how we try to put inside us being. They are waiting for all these ones also. Other nations and international bodies are obligated to respect this sovereign state and not interfering in their internal affairs. The group of people refusing to work with the government would be considered as an internal matter for the new country to resolve. Do you hear this? For the new country to resolve. There was a time America was a new country. There was a time every country in the world was a new country. That is why they have their Independence Day. A day any country says today is our Independence Day, we declare public holidays for our people and this and that. That is the day the country comes to exist, becomes from that day it becomes a new country. That is what we are passing through. People of United States of Biafra with the 40 states of United States of Biafra that make our country, with our territory, and with our sovereign state, with our borders. Number 2, listen to this.
2. Lack of legal standing for the group. The grupo of people, even if they have a shared identity, do not have legal standing as a state in international law. They lack a defined territory, a functioning government, and the ability to conduct foreign relations, which are the traditional criteria for statehood under the Montevideo Convention. Therefore, they cannot be supported as a separate entity on the international stage.
Are you hearing it? International stage is not supporting a separatist movement. That is all about to understand. That is why we rush to declare, to stop using that name separatist on us, because on international global stage, they are not going to represent a separatist movement like okay, Sanaa Elias, I want to represent because they're not a country. Lack of legal standing for the group. The group of people, even if they have shared identity, do not have a legal standing as a state in international law. The lack of defined territory, functioning governments, and the ability to conduct a foreign relations, which are the traditional, the traditional criteria for the stakeholder under the Montevideo Convention 1933. Therefore, they cannot be supported as a separatist entity on the international stage. These are what you must know. So when you see the shenanigan going out there, say that they are freedom fighters, they don't believe in declaration. They are working against the government. Look at how international law treats such a people, and look at how they are being dressed. We move. Number 3.
3. Minority rights versus secession. While international law recognizes the rights of minorities to self-determination, these rights are generally interpreted as internal rights, such as the right to practice their culture, use their language, and participate in public life. The right to external self-determination, or secession, is only recognized in very limited circumstances, primarily for peoples under colonial rule or foreign occupation. A group's refusal to work with a new government is not a sufficient basis for international law to support their claim to secession or special status outside the new country's legal framework.
Are you hearing it? See, when they deceive you because of they put all this thing, they hide all this kind of documents. They hide it very far from us. That is why. But now we have it. It's going to take our people time to come to timeline to understand what these documents meant, because our people are not listening only once. We have the syndrome of fear and forget. That is why we are here to remind you about these things steady from now, so you may be able to have it in your mind to know your rights on what to do. Why international law recognize the right of self-defense? These rights are generally interpreted an internal right, such as the right of participating in their culture, use of the language, and participated in the public life. The reason, the right to extremely self-determination or secession, if only organized, is very limited circumstances, primarily for peoples under colonial rule or foreign occupation. You know that the Nigerian government is occupying our land. You know, they are occupying a foreign land. And because of our international recognition, they are going to leave our land very soon, Nigerian government, because we have met a criteria of being a sovereign state. We have become a new country under international law. A group refusing to work with a new government is not sufficient base for international law to support their claim to secession or specialist status outside the new country legal framework there is. So that is why I want you to know that according to what we just had here now, the international law is on the side of the government of Biafra. The law is on the side of the government that was officially declared their independence officially without someone to interject. Nobody will interfere. In number 2, they told us that is an internal affair. That is how they see what Oge Nkria them are doing. Even those congressmen that Oge Nkria are standing photo with, they will look at this one. your country is trying to be a new country. You are coming with the name of a group, and they know there is law. It's not on your side. I want them to know that no law is on the side of any of you who refuse to work under this new government that was declared. Any of you who refuse to work under United States of Biafra government that was declared on November 29, 2024, you are named sorry. Number 4.
4. Maintaining stability. International law prioritizes global stability. Allowing every dissatisfied group to secede would lead to a chaotic and unstable world of constantly shifting borders. The principle of uti possidetis juris, which states that new states should retain the old administrative boundaries, is a clear example of this emphasis on stability.
Do you hear that? This is what we are doing. When you come to Biafra state, under our 40 states, that is our territory. We also have to respect Nigeria territory on their own. You had it here. This might be a new country. This might fighting for us to be free. We must also respect the Nigeria state's boundary and what they belong, what they believe. These are the things that will make our government to rule. The government has. That's why our government is peacefully asking Nigeria to leave, sending the document to Nigeria for them to leave our land. These are how you know a stable government. International law prioritizes a global stability, allowing every group, every country to succeed who will lead their group, who will lead their leader, who will be the president. This is a principle out authority for people to understand the importance and how a new government have to take things and make sure they protect their border and everything. My people, you can have it clearly here today that our new country, our territory, is made up of 40 states of Biafra land under United States of Biafra is what is legit. We have a country, a new country. We have a territory. The Biafran peoples know our territory. My people, we have a country. When they know, the international community said that a new country, they know that the new country has a law, has a territory. That is what they said in the beginning. Now, the first step for us to be a country, we must have a population of people, permanent population of people who live in Biafra land, in the 40 states of Biafra. Those areas that Ojukwu fought for defense in 1967 to 1970, there was a territory there. And all of them are still today are under United States of Biafra. These are the territory of Biafra land. If you want to know our territory, search for United States of Biafra. You will see our map. So you know where the territory is. Mugu. I want us to know that on international law, it's only countries are being organized, not group. They see every other group in what we're doing now. They see them as a secessionist group, and they said the international law are not supporting any secessionists. And in the framework of international law for a new country and their criteria, Bridge, CRC, IPOB, and whatnot, they are not on that framework. It's only a country government is in the framework. The document I'm reading here is not mine. Is something that has been there before I was born. I just only search to bring it out for us to know that a new country has criteria and what we have to meet and how we do it and what congressmen can do. So we must hold our government, please, work with the congressmen very tight. Let them present our matter. Let them represent everything to the world so the world can understand what we are passing through. We have a caller. Let's see if it's a caller what we are doing. Let's see. Okay. Yes. Good morning, my brother. You're welcome once again. Yeah, my brother. Thank you so much for coming back.
Good morning once again, dear friends. There is one thing I observe based on the recent order our DPN gave to our military.
Yeah.
She told them that we'll come out from the bush. They should stop staying in the bush. And when I observe, I deliberate within myself. I'm beginning to understand the reason why she says so. You understand?
Yeah.
I begin to reason why she says so. Because when our men came out from their hiding house or whatever, they came out and started, moving around within the host community. Believe me, that singular act will bring a lot of stability, a lot of harmony within the community. Maybe they reside, or maybe the barracks reside. You understand? Because there is one orientation she wants to change. She wants to change the orientation whereby our people are scared of our men. And when our men begin to come out and be relating with the host community, you will find that it will reduce a lot of sabotage. It will reduce a lot of maybe fear within the host community and our men. And there will be harmony. And she doesn't want a situation whereby the host community will be afraid with our military. She wants to bring that stability of peace within the host community and our men. And that single act, I observe that thing will bring stability and peace within our host community. Because when our men are coming out, as usual, relating with people, I don't think that there will be room for sabotage anymore. Because what are you sabotaging? Men are not afraid. Men are relating. What do you think you can do to sabotage them? And that singular act will bring a lot of stability. The way I'm seeing it, I see reason why she says so. And besides, we are now a sovereign nation. All these things, we are no longer hiding. We need to come out. They need to come out and they exercise their rights. Because they have the legal right to back them off.
Yes.
That's why anyone that are not with the USB government are not protected by international law. You are just a mere criminal. Because once you are in the USB government, you have an umbrella that protects you, which is the United States of Biafra government. They protect you. Whatever you do it in the ambit of law. So that's the reason why whoever that operating as a man on ground, if you are not aligning yourself with the USB government, one day you are mere criminal. You are just a mere criminal. So all the men on ground should be align themselves with the USB government reply, so that whatever they are doing will be in line with international law, and they will be protected. Nigerian government will not see them as a criminal, as a common criminal. They know, the Nigerian government knows the truth. They just want to know if at all we will sustain what we are doing. They want to know if we want to sustain what we are doing. Believe me, if the government will continue with these principles, within a year and you will see that country will start recognizing us. Because nobody will risk their relationship they have. No country will risk their relationship they have with Nigeria government and started with the unknown. They must see the seriousness on us, how we are handling our matter, how we are projecting ourselves, how we are ruling ourselves.
Good morning, Omu Biafra. This is Real Biafran TV. Please click and subscribe to him. Then I will end this live now and start my own live program. Just be with me. I will be right back. I have to end this and start my own program. Be with me. Please, if you have not subscribed to Real Biafran TV, just subscribe. Real Biafran TV. Don't give a gap. You will just see him. Real Biafran TV. I love you all for the time. Then I will be right back right now. I will